Whoops on the typo. Ugh. Ah. I was less prepared than I thought. Shut up, Mrs. Bunny. Hi, gorgeous. And hi, Kezzy. Oh. Man, this is a new one, a new playlist that was by White Bat Audio. I like it. I knew it was still playing. No, but thank you all the same. Alrighty. Return. I had said before that I was going to play this game a little bit off stream and get myself to level 20 so we could start doing some high roller dungeons, and then I didn't. I thought you were right away. No, that's totally fine. I would rather be informed of that, so I appreciate it. Alexander, hey, how's it going, man? And how's everybody doing? Kezzy, how are you doing today? And Alexander, how are you doing? Good to see you both. I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to get back into the swing of things. My daughter just went back to school after coming home for lunch. And yeah, I was going to play this to level 20 in order to be a bit more prepared. Don't look at my stash, it's embarrassing and not organized in any way, shape, or form. We don't need to take that because we're not going to be using anything like that. But yeah, I ended up not playing it and getting to level 20, so let's do that now. Oh my god, embarrassing, I know, right? It's pretty embarrassing. That's okay, I can deal. In fact, we're just gonna dash, merchants, squire, make sure we got our stuff. And we'll just jump into it. Okay. Man, I am awful at this game. Things have been going decent, though. My wife and I, Mrs. Bunny, we went and looked at another house, and this one is looking... We're waiting. We actually put an offer in and everything. We're waiting. In about less than 2 hours, we'll find out if our offer... I think we're competing with... What was it, my dear? Like 3 or 4 other offers, but ours looked pretty decent. It's a fixer-upper, but we were kind of looking into getting something like that anyway, especially with our price range, and house prices in Canada are dog shit. I had a bad 2 more hours. That's right. I know. We're a little nervous, but it is also very exciting. I had a bad habit when we were first starting to... I leftover bits from being annoying on our stream. Good luck with the house. Thank you. And thank you so much, Alexander, man. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Your generosity is always just astounding. 4 people. Yes. Thank you. I had a bad habit when I was, when we very first started house hunting and looking at the prices, because here in Canada, especially the city we're in, which is apparently one of the most affordable housing cities in Ontario where we're at, it's insane. I was looking at house prices in the States. For some reason, we weren't going to move to the States or anything like that, but I was looking at places nearby Ontario and seeing like 5-bedroom homes that were like mini mansions in Maine for like $98,000. American granted, but and like the normal price for houses here is like $350,000. So it's, oh yeah, we start outside. All right, so let's get this going and die immediately, because that's how we do it in this. Excuse me. That's so loud. I was watching somebody else's stream a little bit last night. I don't watch streams normally, but I always have to, oh, come on. No! Okay, they were on a mission. No! They clearly knew what they were doing. They walked by, they gave me a little crouch of understanding, and then they literally KO'd that door in one hit. We're not going anywhere fucking near them. I hope you get a wonderful house of minimum evil ghost and maximum amount of friendly cool ghosts. Yeah, but what if you killed them? Then that'd be fucking sweet. Remember when I killed the last guy and I was that whole run, and then right at the very end, while I was trying to get into the portal, I died? Drink their blood, you coward! Fuck off. Oh, God. And you know what, ironically, about the whole ghost thing in the house is that the previous owner did pass away in the house from cancer, so we would give him a nice send-off and cleanse the house. Oh God, yeah, see look, he already aggroed a few guys too. That guy, I don't want to follow him. He's gonna have all the guys aggroed and shit. Do what you did to that pot, to that person. He's coming back square up. Don't say that, man. I'm already afraid, man. I don't even have it. I got nothing. Okay, we will just slowly... Oh, no! We are fighting 4 people for the ghost house. I really hope we get the ghost house. I am like extra on edge because of that gentleman who passed by who clearly knows exactly what he's doing. Bro, you can take him. There's gassing me up, and then there's just putting me in harm's way, which is, I know what you're doing, Alexander. Alexander. Forget I even said anything. Achoo! Ooh. Excuse me. Oh, I know it's we are happy with oh, not that though. All right. Excuse you. This is a very ineffective way to fight, but I still like it. And I whiffed. How? I mean, I know how. I just thought he was going to be dead after that shot. I'm putting you in harm's way. But like when an eagle drops their eggs and then they learn to fly or whatever. So I appreciate it. You're just encouraging me to improve. I understand. I appreciate that then. So, being the first round, I'm a little, like, right here, we already have, oh, right. I got it. God damn it. Would it be too jarring? Let me put it to, my loyal dear viewers right now. The mini-map in this is directly, in fact, the mini-map and all my gear and everything is covered right by my webcam. Would it be too jarring if I move the webcam towards the top right of the screen and that way you guys could see the mini-map, or does anyone actually even give a fuck? Because sometimes I find that I'm referencing it, and then I'm like, oh, right, they can't see it. So, that's not very helpful. Okay, actually, you know what? We'll do a little trial here. You're okay with not seeing it. Maybe bottom left? Wait, hold on a second. Can you see it moving right now? Boop. Boop. I'm doing the DVD screen. Boop. Oh, is it gonna hit the corner? Nope. Boop. Boop. Okay, sorry. Here, let's try this. Your face on top of the skeleton. On top of a skeleton you were fighting? Yeah, that wouldn't get me absolutely boned immediately. Okay, so we're gonna give that a whirl. Oh, why is it already gonging? Okay, so now you'll at least see... In the bottom right mini-map, you'll see that there's like a little red staircase, and that is how you go down into the deeper of the dungeon. And there's that tiny little blue point And that is where an exit will be. That exit will either be... Ah, yes. Right where that gentleman had just spawned is a little blue thing. That's where that portal, that Minecraft-ass portal will come up. Now, I'm not terribly prepared to go further into this dungeon, because I didn't bring a lot of health or anything like that. So maybe, just for the sake of getting through this, we'll stick around here, and then we'll... There we go. Gather what we can, and then we will make a hasty exit. Mountain of Speed! Extra hasty. It's cool how the skeletons bleed when you stab them, Alexander. You do be fucking with me quite often, and oh my god, it actually does. Ha! Okay, that's pretty funny. I actually never realized that before. So clearly they are held together with some awful arcane magic that not only allows them to reanimate and cause havoc, but also bleed and feel pain. So whatever mage was in charge of that, or necromancer, what an asshole. Oh, god damn it. It is not E to interact. It is F. No, Mr. Bones. Man, that guy just left a trail in his wake of... Oh no, it's just an open door. I thought it was another destroyed door. This is our pussy boy run. We're just staying close by so we can exit. Yeah, you better run. Thanks, bro. Why aren't you wearing the boots? Oh, I got a weird itch. I finally got my inhaler, but it's doing weird things with my medication, so I may have to get a different one. I'm like one of those sphinx that either tells truth or lies, except I do both at the same time. Bone blood. Like bone blood was like a sign-off. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're like, well, one of us tells truth, and one of us only tells truth, and one of us tells lies. Oh, for fuck's sake. Never mind, fuck it. Never mind. Was that? Oh, that was the sound we were waiting for. Oh my god, that was an embarrassing whiff. You know what's hilarious is if you go to the Steam page of this and just watch the... If you watch the actual trailer of the game, it seems so intense and the guys are so... They're kitted out so hard. Inhale these balls. Will they help with my asthma? I'm willing to try anything. Level 16. Alright, we're already doing better. But yeah, if you watch the fucking trailer for this game, I'm already out of places to run. It seems so intense, and the person is kitted out and like fighting all of these enemies and just absolutely destroying things. And it's like the skill ceiling to actually get to that is is a lot higher than they make it seem. Also, it's probably a lot easier to do if you're playing with your friends and whatnot. But I mean, we're not gonna think about that. Whatever. Just whatever. We'll sell everything we can't use. I know you could sell these things on the market and get more money, but I can't be bothered with that right now. Uh-oh. You know what's coming? Uh-oh.
Soon you will be level 17 and pwn noobs like there's no tomorrow.
That's the dream. done my lunchtime. We'll update you on the ghost house when I can. Thank you, my darling. I hope you have a good rest of your day at work. I miss you so much. I love you so much. And yes, let me know what's going on. If it's depressing, maybe wait until done streaming.
Wait, what the fuck is that? My voice now?
Maybe. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Okay, we don't have room for a lot of this shit, so whatever. We don't want any of these stupid ass instruments. We aren't about that life. Oh wait, no, we should probably see. Oh wait, yeah, we should see if we have any of these other. Oh, efficiency. That is not my name.
I can't be having a nerd-ass voice. Gotta step up my game. I'm jacked and cool as shit.
You gotta make your own fun, I say. Still got nothing for this bitch. Don't worry, I'll forget sooner than I'd like to admit. Alright, I gotta fucking own some more of these goblin-ass bitches. Treasurer. Let me get some of your, coin bags. Let me fondle your coin bags. No, wait. Yes, no. Probably a faster way to do this, but I am not about efficiency in my games. I don't play one game with any sort of frequency enough to actually get peak efficiency. Is there an auto, oh, I need to turn down the notifications on my phone. Boop. No! There we go. There we go. Turn them down. Turn them way down. Ugh. Alright, we're not gonna fuck with anything else. Goblin merchant, all about killing his own people. That seems Uncle Tom of goblins. I think that seems completely in line with goblin behavior. In fact, if there was any kind of thing that I would refer to as goblin behavior, it would be, hey, I'm gonna give you things if you kill some of my brethren that probably wronged him or picked on him because he was a smaller goblin or something. Speaking of goblins, give your barbarian a fresh belly button tattoo. If I could, I absolutely would. Pardon me drinking my coffee with a straw today. I had one on hand. And it's iced coffee. Because I am all that is man. Speaking of goblin behavior, like, look at this. I know this is exactly what we're doing when we go in there, but when it's drawn out like this with this beautiful art, it really makes it look fucking brutal. I just imagine drinking hot coffee with a straw. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I felt I needed to, to make sure no one was horrified. Ah, the pitter-patter of goblin feet. Well, that scavenger probably killed that guy, and you can learn from that. Kill guys. Oh, but I'm a pacifist. Watch as I go axe these goblins in the head. Do a murder. I am, what's it called? The only murders I like in this game are ones that I am more confident about winning. I don't know what that says, speaking to my morality. But maybe this will. I'm going to firebomb this goblin. Heads up! Unfazed. Bitch. Oh, that's a mage, a goblin shaman down there. He was. He didn't even break stride walking through that fire. He was just like, all right, bitch, my turn. Ba-bum-bum. Magic protection potion. I feel like I couldn't use these before. Maybe my base stats have just improved enough. Oh, I didn't do up my other stuff, so I don't have my throwing axes. That's alright. I mean, I used them very frivolously. Oh, come on! No! Fuck. See? See, Alexander? See what happens when we fuck with other people? That wasn't fun. That was stressful. Oh, holy. Oh, hold on a second. I'm a little dizzy from that coffin spell. Holy fuck. Good. We got our base stuff. Excellent. Yeah, that guy came in. He was, oh, you were struggling. You're like, holy shit. I know. It's bad. I'm on disability for a fucking reason. It's, I'm not, I'm not doing so great. That guy came in here. He was on a mission to kill somebody, so. In dead stream, yeah, what's been going on for less than half an hour? We don't want those boots, and we don't have any gloves, so I guess we'll wear the shitty ones. And, resourcefulness? Sure. I'm not really metagaming here, as I'm sure people have realized or seen. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I say that, but I mean, I do know what I'm doing, just not in a way that would, that proves to be helpful or like, not top tier gaming way. I know what I'm doing, I'm just not good at it. Perhaps I should try to put a little bit more time than none at all in my games that I play. I wonder if any, like, people who play Dark and Darker on the regular know what they do and come in here and they see my loadout and they see my stash and they're like, oh, it just hurts them. You know, if you die in the game, you die for real. Well, it's just a movie tagline. Oh my god, wasn't that movie, what was that movie called? Didn't it have Frankie Muniz in it? Malcolm in the Middle? Oh god, alright, you know what, we may as well. I can't remember the name of the movie, though. That inhaler sucks. I'm sure I'll calm any impending bronchial spasms with this coffee. Stay alive! Swept the Oscars that year. Yeah, how could I forget? I totally forgot Frankie Muniz on stage getting his Oscar. I'm pretty sure they made him dress like how he did in the movie, too, with the upside down, like, visor. And he was up there and they had to like put a stand for him to go on so he could see over the podium. Did you know that he's like a semi-professional or professional race car driver now? I saw some weird shit in the last like few weeks of him posting weird stuff. And then so I looked into what he was doing and saw that and I was like, what the fuck? Anything to break away from his Malcolm in the Middle role. Yeah, I knew that. You know about his thing with Lizzo? Alexander, I'm struggling right now. And I just don't trust you. I don't trust you at all. You know what's bad about dealing with Alexander is that I've had other people come in the stream who are not following or I've not engaged with before, and then they've said things to me, and then I just assumed they were fucking with me, and I'd make a joke out of it, and they're like, "No, I'm being serious." And I was like, "Oh, sorry, my bad." Like when I was doing the Mech Warrior one, some guy came in and was just like, "Have you dealt with the 8-foot tall women in like mini mech armor that crawl up your mech and tear it apart?" And I was just like, ha, "Oh yeah, right on." He's like, "No, I'm serious. It's canon. It's in other games." I just assumed you were fucking with me. I wonder why. I wonder if there's someone else. He was super into her for a while. He had a profile pic on Twitter of himself and a leash held by her. That almost normally that would make it seem even more like you're just fucking with me, but now for some reason that like lends credence to it. I don't know why. Obsessive. So like hi Presto, how are you doing? And so like he actually is. This is all a legit thing. I'm kind of I like that. That's fucking hilarious. I hope that is the case. Heads up. Heads up. Yeah, okay, just walk it off, I guess. Oh, wrong button. Can I post a link on Twitch? Okay, well, I, like, completely believe you. And you absolutely can, I'm guessing. I have no idea. I mean, it's, Alexander, I trust... Okay, like, can I post a link on Twitch? Post! Okay, hold on a second. Let me, douse my candle. Never mind, I can't. Alright, we're just gonna see anyway. It's not like we're exactly, killing things here. The imagery is perfectly fine? Okay. What the fuck? I don't care if I die. I mean in the game. I'd rather not die without getting my new house. Oh my god. That is immaculate. And saved. Oh, for a good while. That is, I'm all sending all the time. I was not fucking with you. Well, forgive me. I think you would forgive me for being a bit cautious with that. That was fantastic. All right, you know what? That has everything feels better right now. I like how I scared him stiff. Eddie's bones. King of comedy right here. Oh man. Oh yeah, this is the shit we just got rid of ahead of time. So that was just a delight. That was a good official start to the stream. Canonically, the stream started then. Give Casios all the damn time. God. No cool murders, Gob. Oh man. It hurt my feelings. I feel like there's no good way to dodge a goddamn skeleton with a halberd. Huh. Blah. Get melted, you frosty dick. Oh. That's right. Maybe to use... Oh, shield? It's, well... I like a lot of the two-handed stuff. I like using, you know, two hands. No, see, one of the biggest enemy of me doing well in any kind of game that has builds and whatnot, barbarians can't. I think you can. I mean, you could have a shield and a sword. You absolutely can. But if you specialize in two-handed weapons, there's several buffs. There's like the executioner. You use two-handed weapons, you get like a strength buff. I think there's an axe one where you can use a single axe, but it's an axe buff. And also, like I was saying, the reason why I don't really do good in meta build games is because I tend to do this crazy thing that we used to do with games back in the day. Ooh! And I just play the builds that I think are fun, which is like kryptonite to people who are, you know, good at playing games. But for me, it's just like I like the feeling of just this and it's just more entertaining for me. I used the fighter and everything, and like a cleric with a mace and all that with a sword and shield, and it's okay. But I also feel as though that the shield, unless there's been quite a few patches, because it was a couple of months ago when I was playing a bit more regularly, and the sword and shield, I know you have to aim the shield into the blows, but I felt it was very... Oh, sorry. It was very, it was not consistent. I felt like so many times I absolutely led right into the blow and I still took damage, and I was like, well, what the fuck am I using the shield for, where I'm using a sword with it that does so much less damage, and it's not... But the ability, or the lacking the ability to block, definitely is what gets me killed 99% of the time using Barbarian. IRL, I feel like fighting spear weapons would be easy. Just don't be scared and run and slap the stick away. Easy peasy. Stab galore. There are a lot of good sword and shield YouTubers and stuff. Be cool. Look, a person hurt. Lag gets me every time with the shields. Yeah, see, there's a lot of things with the shields that I just feel are really, they really fuck with me. And there's some good YouTubers though with that whole fighting a spear kind of deal. The problem is getting past to, is being able to rush this. If you are fighting somebody who knows what they're doing with a spear, there's guys like Skullagrim who's bigger, but then there's like Robin Swords and everything like that who have, like, a lot of these guys do a lot of HEMA fighting, and that's that, like, you know, basically the airsoft of sword fighting. That was not derogatory, it just came across that way. But where they show a lot of reasons where people say, oh, they think you can't do this and this, and then they show them fighting and show how it's viable. And yeah, for the most part, the reason why spears and everything were so effective is because they took minimal training, and you could just throw one to a farmer and be like, here you go, pointy stick, take out this guy with armor. This led nowhere. Sounds like someone with armor doing it. The airsoft of sword fighting. I mean, what do you think said on Twitch? Oh, that guy's one of those. Yeah, he's an armored gentleman. And thanks, I'll be here all week. Oh, god damn it. He was not afraid. This guy's gonna fuck my shit up. Uh-oh. I cast Molotov cocktail. Oh, fuck's sakes. Cancel. Oh, god damn it. Alright, this is good. Drop down and kill them. You have misplaced faith in me. Or actually, no, I think you know exactly what you're doing. I sure showed him a thing or three. Oh, fuck. If you hit with Molotov, I think it's better. This is a good and honest tip. I like that you have to preface your tips now with that. I think you're right. I was trying to do the old, you know, like FPS version where you could just let them kind of take the AoE damage, but I think it definitely would behoove me. Oh, come on. I'm getting gang-boned here. Oh, god damn it. I just need a door. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Duh! I'm a ninja. Okay. Quickly, 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 quickly. Denied. Fuck. Oh my god, I am fuck. No! Oh shit, that was booze. I didn't mean to do the booze, and now I'm drunk, being chased by skeletons. This is like me having delirium tremens all over again. You know what? This is not looking so good, everybody. Not at all. Okay, I'm gonna go out like a man. Come at me, skeletons. I'm gonna go out like a man. Whiffs. Yep. I mean, it was just a matter of time. That was one sloppy sounding gentleman. Yeah, I know, he some of those zombies sounded like they were walking around with like shoes full of mud. Yeah, I got stabbed and stabbed all the live long day. I don't know what anymore. Oh man, that was fucking so trippy looking over at my screen and seeing because I moved the webcam. Bro. Supposed to be doing better after I got my inhaler. Ooh, more goblins. Okay, we gotta, real quick, we gotta get through our shit. We're just gonna go basic. So, basic bitch. Merchant, squire, equip base gear. I already did because I died. Okay. Play. Goblin cave. Excellent. We just need to, let us satiate our goblin merchant so we can at least get one goddamn quest done to aid in the leveling process. And then we'll actually try to be a little more serious. We're just slowly but surely getting up to level 20 to do a high roller dungeon. And I know it seems like, man, you are fucking awful at this game. Why are you going to try a high roller dungeon where all the enemies are like elite and it's way harder? Well, because that way I feel less like a little pussy ass bitch when I go real slow and play it real careful like. Because right now when I play real careful like, I feel like a little pansy boy, which I am, but satisfy the goblin. Yeah, I'm gonna get on my belly because I don't think getting on my knees would do it. I'm gonna get him a step stool and I'm gonna satisfy the fuck out of that goblin. And that's not up for interpretation. I'm gonna suck that goblin's dick. You're all welcome. I wonder if I had any potential new followers in here and they're just like, well, that settles that. I'm out of here. Sacks! What? Is that just a... Now I could reference the minimap and you guys will know what I'm talking about. Now you are the BJ Bandit. Trademark. In the bottom right, how it has that little, this guy right here. It's not red and it's not blue. It may just be a pillar or something, but it just seems differently colored, and I'm not used to everything here yet. That's a rough go. Oh! That's a oddly low poly skull. Blow up the pillar. I shall try. He is dabbing. That was my attempt at the, like, meme noise. Ooh. Oh god, you have a large Zweihänder, are they called? Damn! Bro, what'd that door do to you? Jesus! Holy fuck! I would not have wanted to fuck with you while you were still alive. You tried. Hey, you know what? That actually went, surprisingly well compared to my normal stuff. Okay, so that actually was something on the minimap. It denotes a pit. Okay. We're learning, everybody. We are learning. Slowly but surely, we are learning. It's called that because you use two hands, and zwei is German for two. Eins, zwei. Eins, zwei. Yeah, oh yeah, it makes sense. That checks out. Hander means hands. German's not a real fucking language. Swear to God. Blah! Oh, God. Oh, rat. Oh, I was hoping he'd ragdoll down the pit. That would have been cool. Gimme, gimme. He dropped something. Oh, no, he's an elite one. You can tell because they're red. Oh, God damn it. You and your fucking poison bullshit. Your fucking poison. Oh, he almost did it. He almost fell. Good thing he didn't. Who it? Sweet. Can you jump down? Can I jump down? Yes. Will I? No. Because I will take fall damage. Also, I don't know what's down there. And I fear the unknown. But I'm also a curious little boy. Curiosity wins! Oh my God, there's a fucking ladder. Oh God, and I didn't take fall damage. Sweet. If you did a cool jump. Well, I kind of did a... It wasn't very cool. More of a drop. Yeah, I guess I could have just looked around and climbed down that ladder, but you know, hey, lessons are learned. Whoa! Ow! Bro, the structures of this entire place, other than like the cave structure, is all wood. That is a fire hazard. You are not OSHA compliant. Now I'm in the murder tunnel. You know what? Thank God. I think it's been a little too long since I've been in the murder tunnel. Been in any murder tunnel, really. Oh! Wait! No, yeah, I don't. Oh well, I have no idea how to use the what's it called anyways, the lockpicks? I tried to use one for the first time the last stream and failed immediately because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Regular ass guy just vibing. I don't think he was just vibing, man. I disagree with that. Oh right, that was the tunnel. Bad! Oh, whiff. Bad! Whoa! Slow down. Oh, that was kind of a waste of my slowing thing. I'll take that. Gotta be my favorite gaming thing, just throwing a torch at someone's head and then picking it back up again. Like so! And whiffing each time. That's my extra favorite thing to do. Blah! Motherfucker. All that for 7 gold. 7 gold. He was an impoverished skeleton. You know what? Can relate. This looks suspicious. There. Now if it's a mimic, it was concussed. Well, hey now. Don't mind if I diddly damn do. Concussion. Bonjour. Nailed it. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, I'm gonna be really in this for the loot. Now we have just enough space to find something else and then get the fuck out of Dodge. Whoa! Rude! Aha! And what do we got? I mean, I didn't pre-concuss it, so hopefully... Spider mummy? Spider mummies kill people? Holy shit. There's more stuff here than I know what to do with. Yeah, oh, cool stuff. This would be a great area to have spawned or gone down if I was somebody who, you know, like, was going to really take my time in here. At this point, I'll just be happy to get out. Maybe we'll find something extra cool. I mean, I'm gonna be selling all this shit anyway. I have no idea where any exit is anywhere close to here, though. Yeah. It exploded. Not the goddamn liar. I knew I saw it. Where was it? There it is. No stabbing rugs this round. You know, it's a good thing you fucking said something because I actually have not been paying attention. Whoa! Tickle, tickle! Tickle, tickle! Tickle, tickle! Bro, I said tickle, tickle! Oh, god damn it. How? This is insane. He angered me. Uh-oh. That's the bad sound. Yeah, we need to find an exit. Oh boy. Oh, nope, nope. 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 Ha! Nope. Oh wait, we need to kill one of you. Or several of you. We don't need to worry about it anymore. Come on, stop swinging! Fuck! Bro, that was... You ever figure out what your persona would be? I forgot us ever even having a conversation about that. What spawned on that conversation? But yay, I made it! Or did we ever have this conversation, or are you just gaslighting me? We did? Alright, let's see here. Well, if you had to ask Mrs. Bunny, it would probably be a bunny. You said boars were cool because they fuck up roads. That's true. And no, I don't like fucking up roads, though. That's what led us to Fursonas. Oh, yeah. I think I said I'd probably have to ask my daughter about it because she would actually know. Or have an opinion. She doesn't have a Fursona. Not that I believe, at least. Oh, come on! I don't know, can you be an alligator as a Fursona? Alligator's pretty badass. And crocodiles? But I think anything that is badass does not translate as a badass persona, no matter how much people who are into that may disagree. Stash! Sure. All right, sounds good. Take it. Take it all. Sure, take it. You're not interested in my skull? Come on, man. Yeah, I think a couple of these things, though. Nope. We're gonna have to be tedious for a moment, so please forgive me, and if you don't forgive me... Kill Demon Bat. Kill Skeleton Champion. Alright, well, we'll be doing your quest at some point later in the future. I knew one of you assholes wanted a rusty broken sword for whatever reason. A lot of these guys ask too much of me. So... skull? And go to Ye Old Alchemist. There you go, Broham. Just for you. King Aru is definitely someone's persona. I haven't seen so much of that kind of art of them. King... Oh, Jesus. Hey, King Aru... Is that... That's Tekken, is it not? One can say they're asking skeletons from you. So I can use a shield in one of these kind of axes. Maybe we should give that a shot, just like to try something different. Oh yeah, we don't need a damn liar. Get out of here. Maybe what I'll do is do this. And I'll take one of these. And then I'll go to... perks and skills. And I will... take away the two-hander. No lag on this stream? Maybe it's easy? It's... okay, yeah, you know, I mean, it's worth a shot, right? There's this... I mean, seeing as I had a decent enough one-handed axe, I'll just take away the two-handed perk. Using axes. Oh, shit! Man, Alexander, dude! Thank you so much for your generosity, man. Like, for real. That's a... I can't adequately express how much it means to me. Like, it really is something else. Like, you didn't have to do that. You guys never have... no one has to do anything in this stream. You don't even have to follow. So, you doing that is just... it's huge. So, thank you so much for gifting that sub. We're gonna do that, and we just need to go and buy ourselves... oh, I have to be level 20 for this. Alright, it's all good. Keep doing cool murders sometimes. I will go out of my way to attempt more cool murders for you. More murders, more demon touching, and of course, setting as many fires as possible. I'm excited for when I get, I forgot I can't do this. I'm going to see if I could buy a decent shield. I mean, a decent enough shield. What I'm really excited about when we get the house is that, even if this house, you know, we're really hoping that this house that we're waiting for the, here back in an hour, if they accepted our offer, and then we can start moving forward with like the home inspection and all that kind of shit. Even if this one doesn't go through, I'm still looking forward to a house because we're going to have a room that'll be my office that I'll get to like do a complete rehaul of my setup with my computer and decorations and whatnot, because right now we are the size of this apartment. I cannot stress enough how tiny it is. Okay, so like here's my office. My foot right now is touching my living room couch, and then 2.5 feet in front of that is our TV, and behind the couch right here is the bed, because the living room is also our bedroom. So it'll be quite a big deal when we're able to get service. You service these nuts? Actually, no, yeah, give me all that. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I don't need any of that stuff. Thanks, Mr. Goblin. Yeah, good luck with the house situation. Thank you so much, man. It'll go fine. I mean, it's one of those things where our hopes are really high with this one right now, but there's been a massive increase of ones being released like day to day in the market around the area that we're looking for, which is very important because it's near my wife's work and everything like that. And so we're very confident about it. Give me a nice shield. Oh, basic ass shield. That's all right. We can deal with that. We're gonna pair our decent axe. Minus 22 movement speed. Ain't that about a bitch. Probably worse though with a two-handed axe. All right. Thank you. All right. Imagine all the decorations, all the cool new blood splatter behind you. Yeah, I know, right? In fact, I'm gonna make sure I don't do that in the new house. This is one of those things where I was in the apartment and it was like, for the sake of the YouTube videos I was making, it was fine because the thing about this apartment that we're in right now is that we got into it like 7.5 years ago, and we got it for a really decent price. Cannot read Horseman's ass anymore without thinking about, you know, that's completely understandable. I understand. That's what makes it understandable, is how I understand. We got into this apartment about 7.5 years ago, and well, that's when I got into it. And it was basically got in when it was real cheap, cheap as it can be in Canada, and then it traded hands to a different company. And then that company was like, fuck this, and traded hands again. And then now with this new company that's been in charge, they've been making all of these upgrades to the buildings. And as a result, we've stayed in this apartment because even though all the other apartments are now 10 times more expensive, I'm exaggerating a little bit, way more expensive. Basically, a bachelor apartment now costs more than what I'm paying for this apartment. But the thing is that every other apartment has been completely revamped and redone. All new appliances, all new everything. It's been taken care of a lot. So you could say that my level of giving a fuck, our level of giving a fuck in this apartment is nah.
Hello? Oh, a deep dark pit. I am a fan.
Oh man, I'm in one of those things where I can... It's funny, I think that when... Okay, theory time. So this new starting outside of the Forgotten Castle and then you can go inside, like go down a level, it seems like they really make it like this is just a little buffer zone where you don't... It's really not that dangerous because every time I've spawned into here, I am not more than like 30 or 40 feet from an exit. And it's almost like it's just a cool little thing to start outside if you want. And then you could go inside to the castle proper. Leave a nasty surprise for the owners of the apartment, the company. As much as I would love to do that, I have had experiences with other buildings where they will go out of their way to really find it. I saw a person. They will go out of the way to find anything they can in order to charge you with. Why is it all bright over here and special looking? Oh, you have a shield too, huh? Come on, Boney. Haha! See? I still took damage! I didn't take a shitload of damage, but I know that they say that they, like, if they have an axe, they have a sword, and they do it, that's why you have to aim up, because the sword can reach over and, like, nick the tip. You know what I mean? But I'm aiming upwards, and it don't matter. It don't matter. None of this matters. We grave robbing now. We're not even pretending to be regular adventurers. Bum bum bum. I like being able to see my surroundings. Easier against the two-hand skeletons on the right. That would make sense. It's all about learning slowly but surely, and then by the time I've started to learn and recognizing there's what... Is there? There sure is. Wait, no. This is just a different one. Ooh. Trading blows proper. Farther right. Okay. We'll get over there in a second. Hey, still a single-handed one. We're gonna go through this entire area and we're gonna clean house, so we'll get to it. And if I get taken out by that one, I'm going to be very upset with you. Top left of the room. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. No, I don't want that because I'll accidentally drink it again like last time. There's another player. We stay back from another player. This one's for you, Alexander. Are you fucking serious? Wow, your reverse psychology is gonna work, apparently. Oh, no! Okay. He did the emote of surrender and the teabag of friendship, so we're not gonna do anything. And if he comes at me and takes me out, then... well, fuck. I will be very sad. He might backstab you. Yep, and I will never trust again. Whoa. I have had something like that happen in the past. Whoa! Who is this? What? What is that? Holy fuck, it paralyzed me. Get out of here. Bro. Bad. Bad chicken. Bad chicken. Bad chicken. No! Shit! I'm paralyzed! Fuck! Cock! Sucker! Motherfucker! Front stab first. That was no chocobo that I've ever seen. God damn. Now, something we did learn during that. Cockatrice? A chocobo? A cockatrice? Yeah, you know what? It was any one of those things except on steroids and really, really pissed off. So honestly, the sword and hand axe was not a bad combo. Maybe we'll give that a whirl in a different map. I say biome, but I mean, they're all pretty much the same biome, dark and dank. At least the player didn't kill you. Complete success. Yeah, and the one time before I even read your attempt at reverse psychology, I was actually going to go and attack him for you. And then what happens? I go over there. He extends the flag of of friendship, and then I get killed by an angry cockatrice chocobo. Ain't that just how it fucking goes? Story of my life. Customize. Oh yeah! This is what he used. Yeah, we don't have anything from there. Merchants. Squire. Do I not have a hand axe option? A quarterstaff? No, thank you. Okay, let's go to the weaponsmith. I don't want just a hatchet. How much is the damage compared to a battle axe? 48. But I'm a lot faster. You know what? We're gonna give this the old college go. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm gonna go a little basic. We're gonna be a little basic, bitches. Oh my lord. What? Secondary weapon slot. Get killed by a chicken. This is now the origins of fantasy Colonel Sanders. Like, Lord have mercy, those chicken are gonna pay. And the children are gonna pay. And the children's children are gonna pay. So, I guess you could just use one hatchet? Like, does that mean... But it's a one-handed secondary weapon. That's weird. It's fucking weird. Oh. Alright, I still had another axe. My bad, yo. Alright. We're gonna wait, because I gotta kill a few more, No, wait, no, I don't. We're gonna do this. Excellent. Because egg comes out of chicken. This is a true fact. If I didn't have my mic here, it would have been a lot more dramatic. I would have let my head fall across that. I would have committed to it, is what I'm saying. To the bit of it, not committed. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Not very icy anymore. Actually, I make the nastiest iced coffee ever. I just make regular coffee and then throw it in the fridge, probably overnight, and then just make it like a regular coffee. Only now it's real cold. Whenever I have that around my dad, he's like... Me and him will be going somewhere and he'll come pick me up. We'll be doing something together. And then he's like, oh, what you got there? It's like iced coffee. Like, oh. Like, yeah, that I made. He's like, hey, we're familiar with this spawn point. Happy! Wait. Did I? Am I just having a moment? Very different when it doesn't burn hot. Yeah, absolutely. Why not freeze coffee into ice cubes and throw that in there? I have done that too. I mix it with some milk and sugar and make coffee ice. Yeah, see? You guys, same wavelength. That's the way to go. Yeah, see, the thing about what you guys are all saying is that it requires forethought and not me just making a pot of coffee, having a mug of hot coffee, and going, this is kind of lukewarm now, and then putting the pot in the fridge and then making coffee with it later. Yep. Now, this may seem stupid, but was my axe and shield in the opposite hands before? Maybe not. Maybe not. There's no wave emoji. I got what you were saying. So I pick up what you're putting down. Me and Kezzy are real mind bros thinking about cool stuff. Well, you guys have been around here long enough, so it's only so long before you guys start, you know, symbiotic. Shields are on the left. Okay, so I'm just having a moment, like from before. I don't know. That's if you're around here long enough, you'll see that me having a moment. That's really not fair for me to say that. My streams are just series of moments of me not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. Get out of here. Ooh, a lantern. Just wait until I start setting fires. Oh, no! No, Kezzy! Don't take too much. Alexander, I swear to God. You're being a bad influence on the rest of chat. Have at thee! Ah, he's got the two-hander. Come at me. Ha-ha! Oh, God damn it. You were right, Presto, though. You were totally like... That makes a hell of a difference when they're actually doing the two-hand and the big swings. Moldy bread. I'm sure one of the weird-ass merchants will want that. Opening a note chest, open chest. Opening a note chest, something nice. Nothing nice. Oh! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah, see, I'm not used to not having as much reach. It still works, though. The only thing is just it feels so much more like a bonk. Ow! Excuse you? Moldy bread description is the most funny. Description? Okay, I'm gonna have to see it now. Moldy bread. A bread with a flourishing ecosystem of molds and fungi. A questionable delicacy for adventurous eaters. Wow, that, you know, almost makes it sound appetizing, or at least tempting to try. You know what? That is just literally what, like, some artisanal restaurant, or no, like some high-end Michelin star restaurant would try to sell their bread that was just, like, out of date. And everything is like, oh, man, chef, this bread is moldy. All right, well, here, let me take care of it. And then that's how he would write it. Danger rugs. Alexander, we're on our game now. Aged bread. Yeah. Aged artisanal bread. Come on. Come. Oh, it didn't even hit. It didn't affect your bony feet. Oh, I zigged when I should have zagged. The French 100% have a moldy bread that they sell as something. I wouldn't be surprised at all, like, jokes aside and everything like that. I know that there's this one, I've been watching, every once in a while I watch, this one YouTuber had just come up recently, and his videos are kind of, I think it's chat something, but they're a lot along the lines of that Salmonella guy who was around for a long time. Damn dirtier Uh-huh. But it was another guy, and he was talking about this kind of bread, or this cheese. And it was a kind of cheese that, which already is a fungus, we are aware of that, but that you put all these, like, live maggots in and allow them to eat, and then, like, eat it, and then as they're digesting it, and then basically the proper way to do it is to eat it while the maggots are still alive, and you're just, like, eating the cheese, and you're like, scrumptious. But then there was another way. Oh, the maggot cheese, right? Yup. Salmonella did come back for a bit recently. Yeah, I did see that, and I was very happy to see him back. I would never. Yeah, well, what's even worse is that they said some people who couldn't deal with having, and remember, all of this is me, this is It's a YouTube video. How much truth there is dependent on how much research you want to do on top of that. But apparently for people who can't deal with the live maggots, protein, there you go, they would put the cheese wheel in a bag and seal it, and then as the maggots die when there's no more oxygen, they start like popping off the cheese, and then you would know the cheese is done. We're just getting out of here because it will hopefully be level 20. That you'll hear like this pitter patter of the maggots hitting the bag, the inside of the bag as they're dying off, and you're like, oh, cheese is done, and that's how you know when you could eat it. Kezi, I like the moxie, the spunk of wanting to, you know, or optimism of protein. God damn it, we're still level 19. But good lord, I'd rather get my protein elsewhere. The YouTube to Twitch truth pipeline of information. Yeah, exactly. In fact, I wish more people would say things like, hey, I watched this on a YouTube video, I didn't fact check it myself, but it's one of those things where I feel like if the information is not quite correct, that it's not behooving the YouTuber to lie about something like that. They maybe just like saw a mistranslation, or they got it secondhand, or maybe the Wikipedia article they got it from wasn't like quite accurate. And so those discrepancies would be less egregious, as opposed to people, you know, like more important matters, as opposed to maybe slightly getting wrong the lore of maggot cheese. The Kasumartsu. That sounds incorrect. Are the names censored in the game? Was that what you were asking, Presto? With serial numbers. Yes. What I have is that I went into streamer mode. Yeah, it's streamer mode. I did that just because it's... I mean, I don't care if people came and saw me on here. I'm Gibgob McGraw. Anytime you see me playing a game and I'm playing as something where you put in your name, it's 99% of the time Gibgob McGraw. But this way, it doesn't show anybody else's name and everything like that, because maybe there's somebody who just plays on their own, and then you don't want people, especially if they're bigger streamers and not a nothing streamer like me, then people might single out certain people or try to lobby, you know, like hunt them kind of thing. The public names are ruthless. Yes, that is also why, because you don't want to see some dude who very creatively was able to feature a string of like racial slurs in their name. So just playing it safe. Yeah, I know one of you gross motherfuckers wanted this moldy bread. Alexander, I'm looking at you. Yeah. What is it, the 1% when it's not Gibgob McGraw? You know what, honestly? It's just if I have a new game that I feel like I may be playing for longer. A lot of the games where it's Gibgob McGraw, I had named it like the last year or two, where I was like, I need to stick with my brand. Like my YouTube is Gibgob McGraw. My TikTok is, which I just put shorts that are from like clips from Twitch. My Instagram, where I just shit post, is, and have a link to here, is Gibgob McGraw. So I just use that in a lot of the games I played. And then now it's like, if I'm playing, like I'm starting a new MMO and I'm going to be looking at it for, you know, the next 100 hours, I just I like thinking up different fantasy names. I'm fairly good at naming actual like fantasy naming mechanics and everything like that. And if not, there's tons of like name generators online where you can have ones where it's like, oh, I want a fantasy name for that's like elf-like, or this. And I think the last one, I think for Throne and Liberty, I went one and it was like angelic ones, and I came across like Tabriz or something, Tabriz. And I was like, all right, yeah, cool. And I did that. And it's also a really good way if you're playing a game with so many people where every single name is taken, right? Fantasy Gibgob McGraw is a very good fantasy name. It can be, especially if I'm like a stoutly dwarven character. Gibgob McGraw, you know, that works. But I'm one of those weird dudes who likes usually playing as a chick in like MMOs and whatnot. Don't judge me. Or do, I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, that was, and ironically, one of the things that actually started turning that around too is that Gibgob McGraw was like my Xbox one for a long time. And then for a while, I wasn't playing Xbox. I'm just playing on my PC. And my daughter is one who plays Xbox. I judge you for a lot, but not that. Well, thank you. I'm glad that there's some things. I appreciate it. So my daughter's playing it, and then her friends, her online friends that she's had for years and years, started making fun of her because every time they played together, it was Give God McGraw, and she's like, Dad, for the love of God, can I please change the name? And finally, we did it, and she was able to change it to her own. No, not interested in my jewels? Don't you want to fondle my jewels? Come on, man. Do I have any of these? No, I don't. Do I have any of these? No, I don't. Which one of you gross bastards would like some moldy bread? I'm looking at you, Tavern Master. Oh, wait! What did I just give you? What is that? Grave Essence? Yeah, okay, it's all yours, bud. Taylor, I do not have the memory for who needs what when you accept all of these quests, right? And so now I'm trying not to sell a bunch of random things. Like somebody wanted one of those lanterns, I reckon. I would have. Oh, wait. Thanks, buddy. Oh, God, that was not cheap. That's all right. That's all right, Wazowski. That's all right. I wrote down another skeleton pun that I have not been able to use. It's Skelicopter. I'll be right back. I just gotta empty some machines. Okie dokie. I'm sure we could have found a use for a Skelicopter. Oh man, I just wish it'd be great. Oh, if there was a nice visual bug, we could have used that fantastically. That's all right. You know what? The fact that you've gone out of your way to find more skeleton puns is already admirable. I knew. Wait. Oh, you want a plain oil lantern, and I got a regular lantern that's uncommon, so it's not good enough for you. Fuck you. The Collector, which was a pretty decent horror movie, and then it got way off the rails with The Collection. Merchant, wait, hold on a second. Yeah, never mind, Collector, I'm here to give you some shit. Thank you. Coffee's getting low. I'll probably do in about a half an hour. I'm gonna not take a break, but I'll do like a be right back. I'll go to the washroom and I'm gonna put on some more coffee.
Hello?
Guten Tag. Bonk. Bonk. Oh shit. Oh, okay, they were just spiders. I'm pretty sure around this corner is like one of them big ass like centipede things that has like a stupid amount of health. Oh, come on, man. I like spiders. My daughter would be so upset with me. Oh, my daughter right now has been going. I keep on saying my daughter. It's going forward now because in this stream I'll just say Evie. Her name's Evie, and she is fine with that. All of her things are Evie. She's even streamed before. She's gonna be 17 next month, so it's not exactly like anything she's upset about. But Evie has just started playing, doing another playthrough of. She beat Call to the Lamb, And then now she's doing Cyberpunk again. And goddamn, the PS5 we moved out of her room for a little bit because it actually has like the DVD playing capabilities, and we got some stuff to watch. And so she's been playing it out here while I've just been chilling. Good lord, the shit that comes out of that chick's mouth when she's playing games. She has great commentary. When I very first started streaming, she wanted to give it a try, and this is a few years ago, so she was only like 15, and she did a stream. She did like an 8-hour stream of Half-Life 2 because she's obsessed with the Half-Life universe. Hello. Thanks in no part to things like Wayne Radio's Half-Life AI, playing Half-Life with AI thing. There's a spawn jar over there. Problem solved. No! Stop your skittering! Get out of here, you little shit! Fucking hell. Okay, now let me see if I was correct about that, large... Yep, there he is. Oh, god damn it! Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've shit my pants on him. It's been a while. Yeah, get out of here. What that tongue do? Alright, we're gonna go this way. Looks all clear. Hey! Yeah! That was just disrespectful. Come on. Whoa! I thought he was for sure dead. He was not. Man, I like how these goblins are like little bitches, but the fact that they have, I mean, in terms of reach and everything, but, ooh. But the fact that every single weapon that they wield has poison attached to it makes them, like, I think I've died more. No, that's a lie. I've died a lot from finally getting away from goblins, and then all of a sudden, just before I'm able to heal, succumbing to the poison effect. But you gotta say, sucks some primo dong. Not even close. Fuck you. Suck a dick. Oh, he saw me. Oh, that was funny. Whoa. Alright. We're starting to get our bearings a bit with the shield. It's just that the fact that you get locked into this animation. Okay, like, look at this. Like, as soon as I... this is going good, right? It's not doing so bad, right? It's, so... That's the full swing animation of this. And if I press it really quick and then go into this, like, instantly, I'll tap the swing and then immediately hold shield. So that's as fast as you can go. You're locked in the animation. You can't do, like, a feign. Or a feint. I don't know. It's been a while since I played Mordhau. Man, Mordhau is a game that I love playing so much, but in, like, the shortest increments possible. Because I'll be like, man, I haven't played Mordhau in so long, this game rocks! And then I get it, and because it's a small community of people who play it regularly, I play it for, like, one match, and the matches I think are too long, honestly. Just from a gameplay perspective. It's kind of how I feel about Darktide, Warhammer 40k Darktide. I really love that game, but sometimes the matches just fucking drag. And I don't want to play another one right afterwards. But with Mordhau, it's like get in there, and it's because it's a small community of people who are always playing it. They are good. And I'll be like, I haven't played it for 8 months, and then I reinstall it. I'm like, fuck yeah, Mordhau. And then I just get my shit pushed in, and then I'm like, fuck no, Mordhau, and I uninstall it. And then the cycle continues, you know, some 6-8 months later. It's a good system, I think. It's a definite, excellent use of my time. You get that with Forza? I know that Forza is one of those like top tier racing games when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm not into those, but I totally understand. Is it one of those same kind of things? You just want to play it again? They're too good? Yeah, right? And well, it's fucking depressing, right? You know, it makes you feel, and that's one of the things about a lot of these games. That's why I actually hate coming across players in this game, is because, and that's why I really love playing the Forever Winter right now, because it's a strictly PvE extraction shooter. And I just don't, not only am I a variety streamer, but I'm a variety gamer, just in general. And so I don't put enough time into one single game to get good enough where if I'm playing with players who are just absolute sweats with it, I will always just get rocked. And it's just not fun. You know, it's not fun to do that. I understand it's more fun for a lot of people to do that. I think those were mine. And like, you know, some people are really able to, that's how they like to play, and I romanticize that because I wish I could do that. Hey, Boo! How's it going, sweetheart? You gonna come say hi? Boo! Boo, come say hi. Come say hi before I just gotta keep on gaming. Come here, girl. Come here, baby girl. Hey, sweetie. Say hello, Boo. Guten Tag. I didn't know you were German. 9. Oh, God, she's not even in the screen. Ah. Who it then? Oh, she's not happy now. Urgh. There you go, Boo. Whoop! Hey, see you later, honey. She is. She's very cute. She has the craziest personality ever, and she's extremely adorable, and it's what keeps her alive because she's also the most brutally, like, terroristic cat I've ever had in my life. You could tell she is German because she was unhappy. That what gave it away, huh? Hello. Hey. Ah. Oh, he wasn't even phased. Oh, I forgot you shot shit. The beetles and other flying insects in this game are quite formidable. Formidable. Come here! Get bonked. Ah. You know what, maybe when I was using a shield and stuff before, because it had been a couple of months since I played this game, maybe enough people had complained that it seemed like it wasn't registering, that they kind of like did a little hotfix or something, because it does seem to be a bit more consistent now. Uh-oh. That's the we gots to go sound. Scare the goblin into the fire. Lure them. You know what? I actually tried that before, and he did the same thing when he got cocktailed. He just walked right through it, so I don't know if it actually harms them. I could have sworn when I played before that the fire harmed them. Or like even the spike traps harmed them. Look at him! He didn't give a fuck! Ugh. Yeah, he was not fazed by that. I could swear that the spike traps before actually harmed them. Aha! Well, since I'm right here. When I first played this, and I actually, for the first time, lived to get to this point in the map where, like, those thuds, like those tremors started happening. I had no idea what was going on. I'm not one to go and look at, like, game guides or too much extensive gameplay trailers before playing a game. If it looks interesting and the reviews are... Nah, even then. If it looks interesting, I'll give it a shot. Especially because this was, you know, free to try when it first came out. But yeah, I had no idea what to expect, and then that started happening, and I was real stressed. I freaked out. I don't think there was a real good ending to that story. It was just that it didn't go well, and I felt stupid. Level 20! Alright, now we can finally... Ba-boom! Let's see here. We're gonna keep that just in case. Make up a cool ending. Well, the ending was that it was on my old computer and that tremor started happening and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to escape? Am I not supposed to escape? And I waited it out and I'm like, you know what? It'll probably be fine. Then the timer reached 0 and my computer, the game crashed. My computer blue screened and then I looked down and I saw my PC actually crumple in to itself and then like fizzle out into like some weird space-time continuum kind of deal into a different dimension. And that's why I had to get a new PC. That was the origin of me getting a new PC a month and a half ago. There we go. You're welcome. Service? Okay, I actually do want this. I'm learning a lot today. Yeah, see, there you go. That's why, you know, that it's important to come into my streams because you'll learn things that are very true and accurate and not at all lies. Oh, wait, no, yeah, wait, no, that's not what the hunter guy wants. He wants those camping things. Should I hold on to some of these things just in case? Nah, you know what, fuck it. Fuck it. What? What? You're a weaponsmith and you don't want death beetle wings? This fucking country. Collector, I know you type all kinds of weird shit. Yeah, he's like, I'll take it all. Yeah, I bet you will. Oh, except for the bolts. No bolts for this guy. Let's take that to yonder. Let's see here. We got an ox pendant, strength 1, 9.6% memory capacity bonus. What the fuck is memory capacity? Anyone who watches my streams know that memory capacity is not something I have any... Shift right click does not send all at once. Why does it lie? Wait. Or is it shift and R click? No. Oh, that's when you're dividing items. My mistake. Everyone in this game looks like regular people you would just meet in Denmark. Yeah, that checks out. I've never been, but okay, this is knowledge. 1.4%. Damn it. You know, we're gonna hold on to that. It's so you remember things more. 10%. Ugh. Would it shock you to say that I've never been, or to hear that I've never been to Denmark? No, I've never been overseas. I've been in a lot of places over here in North America. Like, obviously, I live in Canada, and I was born in the States, and I've been to Mexico. But yeah, I've not been across the seas. I remember my friend, one of my old friends from high school, it's actually really cool. He got to go to all those places in Europe because he was touring with, he's the bassist of the metal band Warbringer right now. And we went to high school together and he's been one of my friends, you know, ever since, well, over 20 years now. And I remember back in high school and like in our late teens and everything, one of his favorite bands ever was Children of Bodom. and I know, you know, that's Finland, or yeah, because they're from Helsinki, and like that was one of his favorite bands back in high school in the early 2000s. And then before Alexei, I believe his name was, the lead singer and guitarist, passed away, once Chase joined Warbringer, he actually went to go and he got to tour Europe as one of the opening acts for Children of Bodom. It's like, how fucking cool is that, right? That like you're one of your favorite bands ever that like helped inspire you when you're in high school, you know, 15 years later, you get to tour with them all throughout Europe. Like, that's insane. Yeah, I know, right? I was like, it was so cool that got to see that he was doing that. Like that's just awesome. I mean, granted, like in order for him to get that way, he was always like an amazing bassist, but the amount of work that he put in, I mean, he moved to Southern California, attended like, you know, university for music there, like the Hollywood School for Music and like music theory and all that kind of shit. And like, so it was a long time coming. Maybe you should bring the lyre into battle. Maybe you should lick these nuts. All I know how to do with the lyre is bash people with it and go gring, gring, gring. So you know what? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's bring the lyre into battle. You twisted my arm. What was I doing? Right. You know when you make a face and then it just feels like it's more comfortable to be in that face for a little while, but then you're like, oh god, I'm gonna stay that way. Holy shit, this entire time I could have brought one of these things with me? If you win this match, the lyre is the most powerful item confirmed. Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna have to play like super... It's gonna be one of those really superstitious guys who like bet on sports matches, and you have that one thing you did and your team pulls through at the last moment and you won like, you know, several grand out of it, and you're just like, well, now that has to be the thing we do. That's the lucky thing. Why have I not been bringing this stupid ass fucking adventurer tunic the entire time? I know that it's not that great for armor, but I mean, there is, like, when you go to classes and perks, there is a perk, while not wearing any chest armor, gain 10% physical damage bonus. I have never had this equipped because I always assumed I would have some armor, but I never found some armor, but I could have been going in there with a tunic this entire goddamn time. Yeah. New York accents for that? What was I about to do? Gotta rob the 7-Eleven every game day. Otherwise, the Maine lobsters are not going to it. Jesus. I thought the shirtless thing was for looks. I think, you know, part of it, you are a bit faster, but it was mostly because I assumed that I needed to, like, you know what? I don't know what I'm... Oh, scare them with your nips? No, I'm shy. I'm a shy barbarian. Alright, time for the Forgotten Castle. We're gonna go on in there. Wait! Or do we wanna be a high roller? Friendly encounters are prohibited, all teaming. Yeah, well, that's not a problem. No item grade limit, no kill feed or in-game timer, elite and nightmare grade monsters. Ooh. I don't know, man. I'm scared. Well, that took care of that because we're not doing a high roller in the Frost Mountain, so we're just gonna go normal, and we're gonna do one more normal run. Just to perfect. We'll be good. Barbarian is short for Barbara Bryanson. Stay tuned for more tips with Alexander. The things we learn from him is just peak. Barbarian or Barbarella? That's a fucking weird ass movie. Pardon me. Wait! Never mind. I thought that I... Okay. We're fine. I thought that I forgot to use my final, like, level 20 spec, but I think that was actually at 15 when you get the 4. Level 20 is just the access to the trade hall and high roller dungeons. Oh, this is perfect. I'll do this dungeon, and assuming I don't die within 30 seconds, I will then... I, for some reason, thought you meant Barbed Wire, the movie. Barbed Wire? Yeah, no, Barbarella. The 1970s space fantasy weird software. It's who is it? Who's that famous chick that's in it? God damn, it was one of her earlier movies. She's the names I'm thinking of are not the right ones, and I am not going to. I embarrass myself enough, and there will be more. Oh, 1968, Jane Fonda. There we go. I knew it was Jane. And then, like, for some reason, I knew it was Jane, but for some stupid-ass reason, my brain kept going to Jane Austen? And isn't that that chick who wrote, like, Pride and Prejudice? Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah. Or maybe Stone Cold Jane Austen. Just Pride and Prejudice, glass shatters. Heavy boots. Poison of invisibility. Poison of invisibility. You know what? I bet you some of these potions are like poison. Poisons. Like alcohol, right? Oh, fuck me. Why were you hiding in the darkness, my man? Here! Be soothed. It's not soothing them! It's not soothing them! Poisons. Fuck you! This is that 30 seconds dying that I was hoping wouldn't happen. Shrine of Health! And it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Woo! This is going well. If you kill the big, they are dead. What kind of... Thank you for the help. Here, you guys block the big man. Oh, I thought he was gonna bonk the... You know what sucks? Is that... One time I was able to kill one of these guys because he got stuck on something and I was able to cheese it. And I remember his health being astronomical. He clocked me in the back of the head. I thought I was going to get away. I could use a healing potion, but apparently not. I think the giant is doing blackface. Well, if you would like to try to cancel him, go nuts, but he murdered me. I can just imagine going up to that dude, just be like, actually what you're doing is blackface. That was the sound of him crushing in my skull. Alright. Da-da-dum. This was 100% that particular liar's fault. Yeah, see, okay, we gave it an honest go. The liar was either going to prove to be the OP MacGuffin that was going to send us into the stratosphere in terms of the leaderboards, or it was going to be directly the cause of me being annihilated early on. Clearly, us rounding that corner and me having the liar on me is what spawned Biggie into the map and why I died. Myth busted, exactly. Alright. let's see here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Ma, and I'm going to go to Ma, and I'm going to go. I'm just going to go to the washroom real quick. I'm going to put on some coffee. I'll put on some music in the background. Liar's fallacy. I like this. We have a good lore established with this liar now. I'm just gonna throw the music on in the background that I had before, that the white bat audio stuff. If you weren't a fan of it, mute it. But please don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a few, and yeah, I'll be back in less than 10 minutes. Too loud. Hi. All right, baby. We back. We back and we ready to do something stupid. You ready for stupid? I'm ready for stupid. We're gonna go. First of all, we're gonna go to the merchants. We're gonna sell a bunch of shit. I said we're gonna sell a bunch of shit. Is that the liar, the one you got of Fantasy Ringo? You got of the Fantasy Beals? The one that I pried out of his cold dead hands after I ruthlessly murdered him? No, sadly, that one was lost to time as well. That's okay. That's okay. We need to get rid of a bunch of this shit. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go to trade. We're gonna go to marketplace. And we're gonna get some stuff that is a bit... Actually, you know what? We're not gonna go crazy with our first High Rollers dungeon, because then that is just asking to get fucked over. Yes, I want to leave. So what we're gonna do, we'll go regular. Better than nothing. No! 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 Whatever, man. I guess we'll just get rid of it once we get in there then. But we need to bring with us more of these. Oh, I'm just gonna go a little crazy when given the chance to go full hot mad crazy in a high roller dungeon. Imagine the loot, imagine the angry chickens. Well, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to a high roller dungeon. We're just gonna go with, okay, my plan, which was not a good plan by the way, was to go into the going onto the marketplace, buying a bunch of better tiered, not high tier, I don't have that kind of gold, but better tiered weapons and gear, and then going into the dungeon where I would probably get bodied immediately and then lose all that stuff. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go in with pretty basic stuff and feel it out first. We're playing this close to the chest, no matter what Alexander says.
Oh, that was convenient. Excellent.
Surgeon. Some of your finest bandages, please. Okay. All right, and clearly we're going to go to the Forgotten Castle because this was the best place. This is the best place for us to start because the last time we did it, I got absolutely had my shit pushed in by that pissed off Pokemon. So clearly this is where we should be going. Hey, fine, be scared. I will. Most gamblers quit before they win the jackpot every time. All party members must have a gear score of 225 or higher. Come on! So many of these extraction games are cracking down on rat gameplay, and I'm tired of it. Just let me... Why do I have to go with better gear, man? Why you gotta make me do that? Oh, god damn. And also, you're right, Alexander. That's why I never win big. I always quit my gambling before that. And I know, not again. It's Arena Breakout all over again. So I guess that, all right, we'll go to Marketplace. We'll buy like one or two higher end things. So rarity, we'll go, what type is, what is, that's epic. We'll grab a couple of rare things. Blue eyeballs? The fuck? Buy a fancy liar. No, no more liars. No more liars. Okay, maybe... Oh, yeah. Alright, guys, you're going. Till next time, Presto, thanks so much for coming in and for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. And yeah, I hope to see you again sometime. Thank you so much for coming in and chatting and whatnot. That was greatly appreciated. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. That what happened to Sinatra? They took his eyes? Yes. And then they cloned them to sell in dungeons, which I think is, that's a way to go. Wow, you could actually pick out all these different attributes and everything too. That's something that does not apply to me because I don't know what the fuck. Hatchet? Wait, the horseman's axe was one hand, right? One-handed. 7.1% regular interaction speed plus. Oh? 3.3% magical penetration plus 2 physical power. Sure, why not? I don't care. I don't know enough what I'm doing. Okay, axe, and then we'll do shield. Wait, no. We'll get some gob. Cloth. Wait, no. Plate, baby. They fantasy clone Fantasy Sinatra. That's what they do. That's what this Dark and Darker is actually. It's not well known in the lore, but it's a purgatory of dead and or near dead celebrities in the music industry. We already killed the Fantasy Beatles and took their lyre, and now they have taken Fantasy Sinatra, killed him, removed his eyeballs, cloned them hundreds of thousands of times, and they offer them at a premium price on the in-game marketplace. Come on, man, you gotta keep up with this shit. He magical penetration, for fuck's sakes. I swear to God. Projectile damage reduction, sure, we're gonna buy that too. Why not? And, well, we'll grab something else. We'll grab something epic. Some kind of, grab an epic shield. I guess it's more cost efficient to just clone the eyes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, why clone the... Oh, nobody cares about anything except for Frank Sinatra's blue eyes, so... It's the way I see it. They're like, hey, should we clone the whole thing? Nah, it'll just be taken in by the mafia again. That'd be like I'd say an irrational fear. That would be like, yeah, definitely irrational. That'd be an irrational fear of mine to get like really famous in the entertainment industry. I don't say that I'm getting there. I mean, like if I was a musician or something like that, and then having the mob really, really enjoy my work, because it seems like you just need to kind of cater to them after that. I mean, he also was really taken in by the mobster kind of life and everything like that. Wasn't he? It was Frank Sinatra. You think anyone has asked Jane Fonda to fondle these balls? Man, fondle these, but there's no way someone has not said that to her. And if someone has not said that to her, then get on Twitter and make it happen. Hashtag fondle these balls. I'm glad I'm not on Twitter. I think I have a Give God McGraw one I made for streaming, but I don't use it. Doop, doop. Nope. Cut. I swear to God, I am so mentally challenged. Oh my God, what am I doing? The lack of... I can rent additional stash space for actual in-game gold? That's pretty cool. My gear score is still only 122. Fuck me in the ass. I'm not going to harass her on Twitter. Okay, good, actually. I don't call for anyone's actual harassment on Twitter. Twitter's an absolute cancer. Oh, I should probably get... Okay, we'll switch these up and then we'll be good. Trade, marketplace. Item, no. Rarity. Epic. Class, barbarian. Oh, search. Type. Cloth? Leather? Bling those goblins to death. Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna go in there and my drip's gonna be so heavy, they're just gonna be like, man, we ain't fucking with this guy. He knows what he's doing. Joke's on them. I do not. Come on, man. Does it gotta be cloth? No. Am I missing something here? Consumable, drink, gem, herb, hunting loot, ingot, leather, source, base, mining, necklace, and percussion, plate, polearm, powder, ring, shield, staff, string, sword, throwable, wind. Try plate again, slot, chest. There we go. Hoo-ha. All right. Man, this is, do I even have enough money for this shit? All right, let's knock it down one. That's more my speed. Agility, dexterity, blah, blah. That one's 69. Pants are kind of a necklace if you wear them real far down. You know what? Oh, that's what I like about you, Alexander. You think outside the box. I don't care. We're just gonna go with the one that's 69 because it's the funny, stupid number. There we go. Nope. Okay. Gear score 142. Fuck. Slot. Pants. We're gonna go in with fancy pants. What? Back, chest, feet, hands, head, legs. There we go. We're gonna go in there as a literal Mr. Fancy Pants. You look like a cool Morrowind NPC now. Hey, you know what? Thank God. 1.7%, 5 magic resistance, 2.3 physical damage bonus. Sure, it's the cheapest one. Will this... Please let it be enough. I just want to try the goddamn high roller dungeon. 172! Okay, we'll get some gloves too. We'll go get some gloves. We'll make them legendary. I don't have money for this. Slot, hands, type, okay. Sure. Just let me in. Let me in. 204. Fuck. Maybe bring some blue eyes, baby. Well, maybe I will. I don't know if that will let me in, though. 999 coin for that. Robbery. Necklace of Peace. Legendary. Barbarian. Consumable lockpick. You know what? Honestly, that may be somewhere to go. That may be something to do. That may be a where did you come from? Where did you go? Did I already get hand stuff? Or how about shoes? Yeah, I did. All right. How about some shoes? Some nice shoes. Get some nice shoes. Really big shoes. There we go. Finally, I have enough. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nope. Wait. I don't. I think it has to be 225, doesn't it? Okay, well, we're not going High Roller Frost Mountain, so we're going to give it a second. How much coin do I even have left in general? I have 232. All right, because I think it costs like 100 just to even go in there. Hey, butt munch. Take some of this stuff. That's not what I meant to do. I equipped it. Oh, that put me over. Okay. Now he's gotta wait. He's gonna wait because we're not doing our first high roller in the goddamn Frost Mountain. What if you die and they steal all your stuff? Then that's all, folks. Then they get my... You know exactly what happens. I have some coffee. Some nice, warm, hot coffee. Oh, thank God. I was afraid it was going to be way too hot. Liar 2.0 time. No, you know what? We need a new instrument to try because that other one just manifested that giant brute with the double hammers. Maybe an enchanted flute of some sort. Or a bodacious drum. Flute? Yeah, there you go. Flute. Flute. Butt flute. I'll see myself out. We can go for the fluke flute. I like that. Nope. Fluke flute. Fluke flute. Fluke flute. Fluke flute. I was going to say that 10 times fast, but honestly, fluke flute. Rolls off the tongue. Fluke flute. Uh-oh, I'm experiencing semantic satiation. Come on. Change. I wonder how many times, or if at all, people have called, because it says, need a guide? Call on a night to help you through our adventure on an adventure on our special Discord. I wonder if some newbie can just request a night, and it's some dude who has like 300 hours in the game, fully kitted out. Goblin Caves, High Roller? Yeah, why not? Yes. And... So they went on a duos with the knight that they got, and it was just like a fully kitted out sweat lord, and they're just going through a dungeon, and he's just like one-hitting everything and just like slaughtering through other duos, and he's like, so that, son, is how you play the game. Get some bright-eyed noob playing this game like, oh, okay, shit, this is an awesome game, and then they go off on their own, spread their wings, and die. Bring the Squire as a small boy meat shield. If I could, I would. I think he would do an excellent job at that, at least at first. Ugh. Should have worded that better. Fortunately for you, I knew what you meant. Anytime now. You guys ready to watch me really slowly and overtly, cautiously explore the caves? That's what's going to happen. It's going to be unentertained. Not. It's going to suck. Imagine all the stuff you will not kill. I know, it's pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited. The thing is, though, is that this game is like the definition of me being, like, liking really, really... I swear to God, if before I even moved, an elite spider came and killed me, a little one of those guys, I'd be so fucking pissed. They're trying. Lord, they're trying. Get out of here. I play this if it was not PvP. Yeah, see, and that... Oh, wait. Oh, that's the whole thing, right? Is that if it just... And they've asked, you know, people have said, hey, if there's like a non... The thing is that people who live for the PvP, i.e. people who can't feel anything unless they're ruining somebody else's day in real life, they just can't seem to get over the fact that, like, I don't know why. They've already... I think Iron Mace has already said that they're not going to do a PvE version of it. But I mean, that's what everyone... 4 gold, already a complete success. Damn right. It's just like, so many people have said, man, it'd be great if people said this about Escape from Tarkov. Every single extraction shooter has people going, man, I would love this if there was just an offline mode I could play on my own, but there was still progression. And for some reason, a lot of these game studios just will only capitulate to the PvP people. It's because they need PvE players to get easy kills. Yeah, Kazi, exactly right. That's exactly what it is. It's just like the idea of having whales for pay-to-win games. I'm not salty. Well, I fucking am. You know what? You don't have to say so. But I'll say it for both of us. I'm fucking salty. Because, yeah, it's an absolute pain in the ass. But, you know, they do rely on, like, just how whales... No! Bad bat. They count on being able to pay for power so that they can overpower everyone, right? But as soon as all the people who are done being overpowered leave the game... oh, I thought that was a bar of soap. I was like... And then a mummy behind me. As soon as all the people leave who are done, you know, getting absolutely screwed over by all the pay-to-win people, then the game ends up dying. And it's the same kind of thing with these games, is that when people are done dealing with, you know, getting absolutely owned by the sweats, who are all about PvP. And the thing is about the game, like this game, the game's PvE in or PvP in this is not even particularly good. Like, it feels kind of shitty. Like, the whole idea of this is, like, playing it very slowly, and... Oh my god! Holy shit! That was, I was on... Oh my god, holy fucking shit, god fucking damn it, blah 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 blah. Yeah, exactly. As soon as I heard the sound, bro, that skeleton was hella, yeah, because not only was he one of the elite enemies, like, types, those, guys you see with, like, the actual gear and everything, and they have, like, combos that they do, is that everything in a high roller thing, they're all elite enemies, which are faster and have a higher HP pool. As soon as I heard that sound of concrete moving, I knew I was standing on a pressure plate for a trap, and that's what let that guy out. That was so stupid of me to do. Did well up to that point, though. Well, I mean, thanks. I didn't have to do a whole lot, but yeah, no, that was just that was a bummer. But I mean, it really was my own fault. I'm disappointed, but I'm not salty about it. What I am salty about is I wish this had an auto arrange, like a can I please just can you auto arrange this, please? Yeah, I just I should have been more careful. That was stupid. Da, 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 da. Well, at least this guy's got some stuff for me. I'll take that. And I'll take these. Why not? And you know what? I am not a man who is adverse to staying in his lane and knowing when to stay there. And I shall. Be right back. All right, sounds good, Alex. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Holy moly. Let's see if we do it. Maybe we want to switch things up a bit over here too. And like, well, I haven't really played with any different kinds of play styles or different kinds of things. So maybe I really like this combo though of the Achilles Strike and the Savage Roar, because getting enemies to fuck off for 6 seconds is awesome. And also this one where it slows them, reducing their move speed by 30% for 2.5 seconds. And while debuffed, each time the target moves, they receive 1 or 0.5 physical damage. Anything that slows them down is pretty handy for me, because other than that, we have Blood Exchange. While active, gain 10% of your maximum health with each successful attack. That one is pretty decent, but you lose 20% of your max health bonus for 8 seconds. I'm not good enough for that. All the rage ones and everything are decent enough. Like, they're better against PvP, but I try to avoid that, like the plague. All that. Yeah, I think we'll stick with those. What do I got here? Gain 15% max health bonus. Specialize with axe specialization crush. Gain the ability to destroy reinforced doors and containers. Executioner. Okay, let's see. If we're going to switch one out, it'll be crush. Potion Sugar. Yeah, power. Hey, Captain Adonis, how you doing, my man? I am doing simply wonderful. Peachy Keen, Jelly Bean, how are you doing today? It's wonderful to see you, and welcome in. I'm glad to see you around. So if we're going to switch anything out, it'll be Crush. Just because, as much as it is handy, it's not exactly perfect. Chug those potions. Yeah, the other thing about it, gain 20% increased potency. I find that if I'm at a point where I need to be chugging a potion, I'm usually already dead. So until I get more proficient, we shall... also, I'm a fucking, like, a Scandinavian barbarian. Potion chugging should have been, like, written into my DNA anyway. Savage, while not wearing any chest armor, skip that. Treacherous lungs, increase the duration of all skip. That's right. Two-hander, we're doing the one-hand right now. Morale boost, recover 12% after killing a player. That's not in the cards. Gain 60 magic resistance and ignore knockback effects. Again, I don't face a lot of magic enemies or PvP I avoid, so... That's not true. Sometimes you drink them on accident when you don't need them to. That is true. I also do that. The shirtless thing has a use. It does... Why am I having a moment here? Right, gain 10% physical damage bonus. Maybe I should go with that and then just take, because obviously this isn't providing a whole whack of, and I don't come across a lot of other armor, so we'll switch that over here. Actually, I don't know, I really like that. I like being able to do that, so we're going to get rid of one of these other ones. While using that, we're going to get rid of robust, because why not? Fuck it. We're going to try to do as much damage as possible. Did you get your invite for tomorrow? Oh! The use cool nips, damn right. I'll have to double check. I haven't checked. Like I had said, I'm really bad with Discord. But here, let me take a quick little look-see. Where's it gonna open? See, look, has to install updates like every time. I have it open so few. Oh, cool, I already have it over here. Look at me. Company missions. Calling Australia company mission. Leaving the UK, this is time. So, tomorrow, so is this, do you know if this adjusts to, like, my time zone or anything like that? Or is this all the same time zone, what's it called? The Eastern. So, at noon tomorrow. Because if it is that I just put interested, it's all day, it would be your time. Okay, sweet. All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to come in there and check it out then. In fact, I could do that just to game, but I do stream usually around noon my time until depends. But as long as you don't reckon that I would be hearing people saying things that would get me in trouble with TOS, then I'd be happy even to like come in for a few rounds while I was streaming as well. But if not, then I'll just, if it's going on all day, then after I'm done streaming like later in the evening, then I'll pop in for sure. What did I do? I kept Crush. I went Savage. Okay. Burton's. We're going to go this guy. You're getting rid of that. Set base gear. All right, we're going to give that a whirl. And what do I have right now for my weapon? We're going to keep on with that. Play. We are not doing high roller. I want to get into the castle. We haven't done that for a while.
Pardon me, my lord. Did you check your loadout? Oh, I did.
Sweet. Oh, sure, you can stream it too. We all have a couple. We'll have a couple of streamers going? Okay, sweet. Then yeah, I'll do that for sure. That sounds awesome. I really think that that game does benefit a lot, probably from playing with other people that you're actually talking to, because that was especially the one mission. Yeah, the castle where we got bodied by the pissed off chicken. When I was streaming it the other day, just that one last mission that was just that horde after horde after horde, and the music stopped for the last like half an hour, 35 minutes of it, and the AI was getting like tripped up on itself. It was like, man, it would sure be handy if I had people to talk to right now. Bringing communities together. Hell yeah, brother. That sounds good to me. Thank you again for inviting me into that too and letting me into your company. I really do appreciate it. That means a lot. Do we go down here? I'm sure that there'll be absolutely no repercussions for me breaking this wood under my feet. I'm like a cat. Anyone over there? Oh, come on. How come my torch didn't take care of that? Fall damage? Never heard of her. You know what's funny, too, is that there 100% is fall damage, but for some reason, I've just been lucking out the last few. Man. Thank me after tomorrow when you meet everyone. And I did mean meet. Well, now I'm extra excited. Okay. Does this not look like an absolute trap of a room? Like, this is some straight Raiders of the Lost Ark Indiana Jones shit. Like, I'm gonna get near... Did I fucking call it, or did I call it? Fuck out of here. Trap, never heard of her. Nope, you don't until it's too late. Bro. I've been double clicking to move these over the entire time. I forgot that I could just fucking right click. Why are spiders always just on the ground? How? Yeah. I mean, thank God they're just on the ground in these games, but holy shit, how did I never think of that? You know what? I'm too busy thinking about how I wish I didn't have to kill the spiders because I really like spiders. My daughter would be mortified playing this because she loves spiders so much. She was like late getting to class today at school, not because of a spider this time, because she was saving a fucking wasp. She says wasp, I think it was a bee though. She's like, it was like stuck in water, and then every time it got back on its feet, it would go on its back and then go help. So I took it and I dried him off and I kept him warm, and I was like blowing on him, and I took him into the school and I named him Wobble. She's gonna be 17 next month. Sweet girl. Be afraid. Bonk bonk. Whoa. Alright, the old sword or axe and shield is going well. White Anglo-Saxon Christians or bzz, wasp. She said wasp, but she does know the difference between bees and wasps. I don't know. I was a little confused when she had said that. Daughter's the same way, and we live in the country, so she has gotten used to bugs. Still does not like them. Yeah, see, and when you live in the country, it's good to get used to that, right? Because, I mean, it's going to happen regardless. And what's kind of funny is because she is not a fan of bugs, but she just has a certain liking towards a few. She's almost kind of selective. You know, a little too selective sometimes. Excuse me. We need to get rid of this. Ah, he's got the big-un sword. Forgive me! I know you're good for the ecosystem. Haha! Have at thee! Fuck! Oh man, why do I have to antagonize everything that tries to kill me? I guess that's just how I do, baby. Oh, that one hag wants some of this stuff. Oh my god, check this out. Optimized. I wonder if having a shield on the back actually helps protect you from back shots. Boom, zing! Now you look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Damn right. How is there blood on a sky? You know what? We actually, yeah, Alexander had pointed that out early in the stream. I also did not realize that they bleed, so whatever arcane magic is keeping them alive is also making them feel pain. But you know what? That's nice and grimdark. I'm a fan of grimdark. You don't like back shots? Well, it kind of depends on the context there, Alexander. Royal coffin. I'm sure there'll be nothing sketchy about opening this royal coffin. And I guess I was right. Beep, beep. Alright. Oh, come on. You got this gigantic thing here and you're telling me that it's not some sort of... Not anything I can open? That's depressing. But that is something I can open. Hold this. Oh, like arrows. Yes. Well, I mean, and there are some games like, I remember like playing PUBG and everything like that. If you had like the frying pan, the cast iron one on your back, that actually helped. Oh, son of a bitch. That would actually help you with protection against being shot in the back, ironically. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is straight up an exit right there. Okay, well, let's, we're trying to make some money and everything like that, so let's just gather what we can. Excuse me, thank you. And then we'll just fucking skedaddle, I guess. We're playing it safe. Ooh, another coffin. So I guess I was mistaken in thinking that going down there, because I know that on the map they have, like I said, the red stairwell, which takes you down to like the next section of the next level of the dungeon, where it's considerably harder and it gets harder and harder, kind of thing. I thought maybe I was skipping that by just falling down here myself, but apparently not. That's okay. That's okay. Look, I have a straw hat. Get 'em, boys. Oh, he was so lucky. Class. Oh, it's the ambient sound of the tavern. I actually heard people talking for a second. I was like... I was having oh, yeah. Again, a moment. These automatically go in here, or do I have to do this? Oh yeah, and they only fit Fitty. They only got Fitty. Bum, 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 bum. I wrote this song. I said that kind of shit to my daughter when she was young so often about I always did it about really obvious things, like Lady Gaga will be on the radio when she was 3. And I'd just be like, I wrote this song, you know that? I'd be like, yeah, that's me singing. I use a voice modulator. She's like, no, you don't. Try double clicking the bag. That's not a bad idea, actually. No, that just puts it there. Are you a fantasy beetle? Yes. In fact, I'm all of them at the same time. No, go back here. Jesus. But yeah, my daughter caught onto my bullshit so damn quickly. It's amazing she believes it. And you know what's funny is that I only ever lied to her about overtly like disingenuous things where it was just like very obvious that I was bullshitting kind of thing. Like we're watching a movie and we see like Hulk Hogan or something like that. It would be like one of the like an early movie like it's or something like that. And I'd just be like, yeah, that's me. She'd be like, shut up, Dad. But she still believes me when I say random things sometimes. So I don't know. She trusts me too much sometimes, I think. You killed Fantasy Ringo, so now you are the Fantasy Ringo. That's right. I am the Fantasy Ringo now. Suburban Commando, Mr. Nanny. Man, Suburban Commando, that was that one that also has Doc from Back to the Future, right? Christopher Lloyd? I can't remember. Was that movie any good? Rocky 3? That was the Rocky. There must always be one. Yes, exactly. There could only be one Fantasy Ringo. It's like Highlander. Nope, it's not good. You know what's funny is that like I never actually saw Suburban Commando, but I remember it vividly from whatever. There was some movie that I don't. Why am I holding on to all these these goblets and whatnot? I don't know. I just can't be fucking bothered, I guess. It was always a preview of one of the movies that I watched constantly as a kid, like at the beginning of the VHS tape, because they would have like the previews, trailers. It also was almost retooled into a Lobo movie. Lobo, like comic book Lobo? I'm going to sell all this shit at some point. I'm just not going to do it right now. So if anyone who plays this game regularly and knows what they're doing is like, what the fuck is he doing? Don't worry. There is no method to my madness. I'm just vibing, man. The main man. That's fucking crazy, dude. That actually would have been an interesting, man. Some of the 90s takes on like superhero or like those kinds of properties were fucking awesome. I mean, a lot of people forget that like the first Marvel movie that came out from a Marvel character, not the first one to come out, but like one of the biggest ones in the, what was it, 99 or something like that, was Blade. And it was rated R, and it kicked ass. Oh yeah, what movie? I think, which VHS was it that had Suburban Commando in the beginning of the trailer each time? I think it was like Three Ninjas or something like that. Because I was trying to think of, like, there are so many different, 90s movies on VHS that I watched all the time. I think it was Three Ninjas. It may have been one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Howard the Duck's budget was higher than any Star Wars film made before. Are you serious? You know what? Actually, I could totally see that. I could see that only because Industrial Light and Magic became so efficient at what they did that they were probably very resourceful without resorting to too many. And they had like, the best in the industry working for them in Industrial Light and Magic, so that they were kind of probably able to get away with doing things efficiently. Whereas Howard the Duck, like, I don't remember a lot of those movies, or a lot of that movie, but I mean, I don't know where I was going with that. Probably nowhere. And I got there fast.
I'm not trying to equip the weapon. I'm trying to throw it in my stash. Thank you.
What are you servicing me back? Oh, no shit. Man, you cold-blooded. It's better not to remember. Okay, I didn't think that I was missing too much. It's one of those things. I feel like Howard the Duck is one of those half-remembered movies that like everybody who grew up with it happening, it's like a core memory, but nobody actually remembers how it was. And I've never heard anyone say that that was their favorite movie. Remember Steel? Just Steel? Like quotation, Steel, quotation? Because I don't. Unless there's more to it than that, because sometimes I'm bad with the names. Ugh, pardon me. Oh my god, yes I do. Never saw it, but I do remember it now. Man, Shaq was doing everything back then. I'll take it. Okay, we're gonna get back to him because we gotta sell some of this stuff. Come on, take the moldy bread. You like it. I know you like it. This bitch, she wanted some. Yeah, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. He wants the moldy bread too. He wants jewels and moldy bread and everything. I'm not one to judge. That's a lie. I judge like crazy. That's okay. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go in there, not with crazy stuff, but just a bit better than usual. Just a bit better. Let's go and see what Captain Goblin's going on. Yeah, let's get, give me back my other shit, motherfucker. Oh wait, no, you know what? We don't need that because we're going shirtless. Dashing boots. This is. Oh, I don't have enough money, bro. That's okay. We're gonna risk it all. Why did I do that? Why didn't you? I fucking, before reading Alexander's, I saw his name and then I saw Goblin Those Balls and I automatically assumed it was Alexander, obviously. Kezi, what is happening to you? My dad told me it was an Iron Man movie when they took me. I needed to know how it felt. How did it feel? Was it liberating? It's peer pressure. I would never. No, of course not. My dad told me it was an Iron Man movie and they took me to see it because I was big into comic books. And I figured out it was bullshit like 2 minutes into it. You know why? Yeah, well. But I understand, Kezi. It is, it's fun. You know what? We don't need this damn potion of protection. I never use it. I always forget that I have it. I may as well take something like this because this, you set it down, you lay down or sit down by it for a bit, and then you boop, your health. He was a Man of Steel, kinda. Yeah, well, I mean, it's sort of like, you know, Iron Man being made of nothing even remotely iron. I don't even think he was originally made of iron back in like the original comic books. I was never into superhero comic books when I was a kid. My dad had a weird comic book collection that got me into a lot of, there was like superhero adjacent, like one of them was like hardcore, CORPS, and it was just like it was like a special ops team, but they all had weird powers that were like X-Men adjacent. And yeah, Spawn, well, they are still definitely making a sequel any day now. Yeah, because the Spawn movie from '97 didn't absolutely crash and burn. I mean, that's one of those ones where it's a nostalgia memory for me, and I'd rather not ruin it by going into it. But Spawn, I liked reading Spawn comics, but also a couple of ones I read some weird ones when I was down. Captain Adonis, thanks for lurking, man, and appreciate you being in here and all that. And if I don't talk to you or anything like that, then I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow for the events. My dad had, oh, what was it? Oh, one that really screwed with me when it came with like superhero comics and everything in the 90s was Evil Ernie. You don't know what Evil Ernie is? Evil Ernie is this comic book that's really bizarre. It's like before the boys were the boys. Go to lurk while I stream. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. You'll see me tomorrow for sure. And I hope you have a wonderful stream. Thank you again, my man. It's Evil Ernie was this dude with like, he was into into 80s hair metal, and he hated superheroes because his parents were superheroes, and he was like, they're all fakes and phonies, and he was obsessed with Lady Death. Lady Death was in these comics. I'm pretty sure it was Dark Horse, and he gets turned into, after they wanted to like turn him into a good citizen and wanting to be a superhero, and he didn't tell anybody he did have a superpower that he could read people's minds, and then he was put in this machine which like fried him and killed him, and then Lady Death brought him back, and then he turned into Evil Ernie, who has a little talking smiley pin that like is almost like the devil on his shoulder, and all the comics are about him making like metal puns and massacring every single superhero that there is. Really bizarre, but I had like the one comic I had of his, it was like the second one, and the cover of the comic was him in a coffin, but you could feel it was like a laminate on the front, and when you opened it, it actually folded out, so it was like this big, and it was a full-length coffin for his first thing. It was actually a pretty entertaining comic book series. Also, my dad had some like Jason Voorhees comic books, and one of them that I remember very vividly was Jason meets Leatherface, and Jason like goes, like finds himself at the original Texas Chainsaw House with like Leatherface, Hitchhiker, and the cook, and he's like invited there for dinner, and Leatherface is getting like picked on by his brothers, like, you some bitch done this, and like goes and bawls in his room because Leatherface is always bawling, and Jason goes in there and like almost like a comforting thing, but doesn't say anything because he's Jason Voorhees. It kind of fucked up my whole superhero comic book thing. What was I doing? Devil's Due era of crossovers were just fun. Is that what that era was called and everything like that? Because yeah, as a result, I had a really weird sense of what was going on with comic books back then. Line. Oh wait, no. Oh shit, yeah. Come on, you son of a bitch. There we go. Oh, I remember. I was like really hurting on cash now, so I need to sell some of my other stuff that I have just kicking around. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, no, I want to keep those just in case. Hold on to some of these. Collector, you like a bunch of random shit, don't you? Maggots, why not? Have you ever read Judge Dredd? I feel like that world would be into it. It's or some auxiliary comic like that, like ABC Warriors or Rogue Trooper. ABC Warriors or Rogue Trooper sounds more familiar. I want to get into the Judge Dredd comics because I really like them. I also want to get into some of like the old Conan the Barbarian comics because I do like the Judge Dredd world. I am definitely into that kind of stuff. Maggots, now we need some cheese. Holy fuck, you're right. And we can make our own live maggot cheese. Wait. Yep, they seem like they're live. Tiny creatures tirelessly recycling the remnants of the fallen. Most metal way to describe maggots ever. Yum. Yeah, it's I would have to put some thought into it, but there's a lot of different like auxiliary comics to like that kind of stuff that I would that I did read. There was just so much, and it was a long time ago. I still, you know what? I think I have a pile of them up in my daughter's closet when I still had that as like my room for a bit. I'm gonna have to go up there and see what other ones I have because it'll be a blast. Like I've had them for 25 years now. All right, we're just gonna toss this shit once we get in there. Let's go fuck up some goblins. Bum, 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 ba-da-dee. Oh, it's funny. I think right at the beginning of the stream I was saying, and then I never ended up following up on it, was that I was watching a short stream last night. Like, I don't really watch streams at all, but every month I get my Prime sub that I have available, and I just try to find like small streams to like smaller streamers to give it to, because I'm not picky with it at all. And I didn't end up giving it to this guy because he didn't even seem like he was like, it was one of those things where he may have just been streaming because he had the capability of doing it from his console. Had no interaction whatsoever. But he was playing Hunt Showdown, and I know that it's kind of gone to shit with the updates of the UI and all that, but it made me kind of want to try it again, even though I went through the tutorial before and it was kind of like, eh. But that's another extraction shooter, right? And it's, you know, it's a horror extraction shooter. Ooh, an exquisite gem ring. I'm glad those goblins can't hear for shit. Oh, right. What do you mean I can't equip it? Oh, it's not one of those. Excuse me. Let's just invade their camp. Hut-ya! Two hits. I hit you, you hit the floor. Actually, it was more 3. That's alright. Heads up! Heads up! Aw, oh, damn it! You know what? Coming into here on the normal difficulty with my higher end gear is definitely better. Richard Roundtree was in steel. I know that name, but I can't put a name to a face right now. That just sounds like a name I made up. It does, but I've actually heard that name. That's one of those situations where name to face, whoop, but I know that name. Shaft! Shaft! Oh, yeah. He's a bad mother. No, 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 no. Torch. Oh! Nice shot. Bruh! Oh. Whoa! Alright, I pissed them off. Ha! He got died by friendly fire. Fuck's sakes. Shut you! Shaft! Oh man, it's gonna be stuck in my head now. Or maybe it won't. I'm kind of a little all over the place when I stream. My memory's a little dodgy. Seems clear to me. You can make your own theme song. I could, but will I? Doubtful. I mean, you are the Ringo of this fantasy world. Yeah, well, he wasn't exactly the ring leader of the Beatles, nor the Fantasy Beatles, so... ah! Ah! Thank you, Olivia Worlds! Thank you so much for following. Much appreciated. I hope you are doing absolutely wonderful. Stay back! And yes, thank you so much for the follow. Much, much appreciated. I hope you are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, and I hope you stick around. Bing bong, it's the McGraw bong bong bing. What the fuck? You good, Alexander? Should I call somebody? Aw. Get out of here. Whoa. Yeah, it probably hurt your knuckles, didn't it? Man, he had quite a lot of health. You know, I'm glad they don't. I'm workshopping a theme song. Okay, well, you know what, then? I'm not going to interrupt your work. That's good. I'm thankful that the bolo slingers and actually most of the... I'm glad all of the ranged units don't have, like, backup swords. Some of them, I think the skeleton archers will take out a sword. I can't recall now. I don't know. But I'm glad that these guys don't get them out, but it's a little bizarre that they don't. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, I'm glad they don't do it, but it's also weird that they don't do it. Ha-da! Aw. There. Da-da-da-dee. So, do you think goblins lay eggs? No, I think they fuck until the room stinks. And there you have it. Oop, my bad. I don't really know what the Discord, thing. Still gotta fuck to lay eggs. Not in my head canon. I mean, I guess, but I could just imagine. No, I just, oh god, now I'm picturing it all. What the fuck? What are those, like, things that you do in chat where you do the exclamation point and it does something like when people lurk and everything like that? The Olivia Worlds, you saying Discord, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that does. Maybe it does something for you guys in chat. I have no idea. If it's supposed to, or if I'm supposed to have something that it does, I don't, because I don't understand it. I'm slow. Bot commands, thank you. Thank you, Kezi, I appreciate it. I think they asked for your Discord? But it's a bot command. The thing is, I don't have a Discord right now. Or, I mean, I do, but it's just like, I don't have one that's for my streams or anything like that. It's not big enough. That's the one, honestly, I say the biggest downside right now for being such a small streamer is that I just don't have, like, I don't use Twitter because I hate it. I know it's called X. I'm never going to call it that. It's just too stupid. Everyone knows who you're talking about when you say Twitter. I have a Discord if anyone ever wants to add me for Give God McGraw, but it's not like it's not a Discord server. My main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Man, wasn't that a fucking Vine with that one dude? Calling it Twitter is the only good dead naming. Yeah, see, there you go. That's it. I'm not gonna. It's so confusing when you're trying to say X to people, especially because even people who don't use social media, like my parents know what Twitter is, and they don't use social media. Riff Raff was his name. Thank you. My main social media is Instagram. I use it because Instagram has all my favorite shit posters. And when I need, it's my comfort social media because then I could just look at memes. Whenever I'm having a rough time, I'll just look at memes. And so I have an Instagram that is directly supposed to be, it's my Give God McGraw one. It's for it has links to my YouTube and to Twitch. And the thing is, though, is that I don't think anybody who follows me on Twitch follows that. So it's not like I can put on it like, you know, hey, I'm streaming today, because everyone will be like, all right. That's cool, man. We followed you because you were reposting memes that you stole. And I'd like to have a Discord at some time, but even like when Captain Adonis came in here, whoop, that's the sound of us getting out of here. This game is so good for finding just the worst memes. Right? That's what's my favorite thing about it. That's one of the things about me laughing at memes when I'm like, it's like I'll be laying on the couch and my wife's laying in bed and we're both just like, being brain rotters and just like relaxing for a bit on our phones. And then I'll laugh at something and she's like, what? I'm like, it's so fucking stupid. The only memes that actually make me laugh out loud anymore are so dumb. And I show it to her and she's like, huh. And I'm like, I told you it was stupid. I don't know, social media except Discord. If that can't, well, I mean, it does, or videos of Chinese aluminum houses. Oh yeah, there's a lot of good stuff like that too. But yeah, it absolutely counts, Kezi, because that's why I need to start using Discord more. Because like I was saying, Captain Adonis was in here and he was like, hey, did you get the invite? Like, he specifically invited me on Discord to the company to play Starship Troopers Extermination. And then he sent me an invite to this like event that's going on tomorrow. And because I never open it, also, I was so used to on my old PC having like every possible program closed all the time in order to maximize like the RAM that I had available for gaming, because it was just a lot slower of a computer. And now I'm not used to having it on. And if Captain Adonis didn't come on here and ask me if I got the invite, I wouldn't have opened Discord and I wouldn't have seen it. I should get used to it though. That's like my daughter's main one, like her and her friends on Discord. They have watch parties. They do Dungeons and Dragons stuff on that. Like, her best friends in the world are friends that she's never met in real life. They live like in the southern United States. And like, they all know me. They're these cool kids and they have their own servers and they've known each other for like 8 years now online. And so I think it's a very legitimate form of social media. So I should probably get used to getting on there. You are level 23. You have almost gone up 10 levels today. Holy shit. Are you? Yeah. Oh my god, I was level 15, wasn't I? Not bad. Not too shabby. Semi-decent. Some may say. Semi-hard. By the way, did you buy Fires of Rubicon? Not yet, but I'm going to today. And so you know what? Am I going to stream it tomorrow? I probably will. What I'm going to do is I'll stream. I want to go on and at least at some point during the day play with the company that invited me onto for am I a calendar app now? Yes. Do you mind? I appreciate it. Because I'll probably stream, like, I'll only be able to play, I can only play a few of those matches at a time on the Starship Troopers game. Also, I'm going to be playing, when I first go on there, with other people that are going to be like, hey, nice to see you. We've been in your chat. How are you? And then I'm going to be like, hi, how everybody do? And it's going to be a mess. So I would like to stream something else for a bit before I do that. And I think getting Fires of Rubicon would be a great thing to do. Used to it? Well, it's it, Alexander. Take it easy. Yes, there'll be plenty of fires. Well, I appreciate it, Kezi. That's good. It's my wife is used to it as well. It's when we're like at my parents' house, everything for we go there for dinner or anything like that, and there's things that have to be remembered. My mom will look at me and she'll be like, so on this date, and then and she turns to my wife and she goes, so on this date, and then because my wife will put it in her calendar and everything like that, because I'll just stare at my mom like, I'll remember it, Mom. Like, no, the fuck you won't. We both know that. And she'd be right. Squire. Money, 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 money. Money! Get more sacks. Yes, words are happening, but I'm not taking it in. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how that goes. Probably get some more sacks. You can always use a few more sacks. Yeah, that doesn't do that, so... No! They automatically go into the coin sacks if they're already in the stash. But yeah, once I do this, I gotta manual it. Gotta nose manual it. Man, I miss skateboarding. I'm not trying to stack it. I'm trying to switch it. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. That's good. That's real good. All right, we have better gear. So let's take our chances in the Frost Mountain. Wait. Yes, in the Frost Mountain. Going to head off for tonight. Lovely stream as always. Oh, thanks, man. Learned a lot. Saw a lot. Good night. Bye. Always a pleasure, Alexander. Thank you so much for coming in, and thanks for the bits, man. It's and for the gifted sub before. That was wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and hope to see you tomorrow. And if not, see you again soon. Thank you again. Take care, my man. I tried learning skateboarding when I was 20. It was too late. Yeah, skateboarding, it's like I was born and raised in California, and you're basically issued a skateboard by the state. It feels that way, at least. So I grew up all my youth skateboarding, and then I came and skateboarded in Canada as well while I was here. But then in my 20s at some point, I think one of my newer boards was like borrowed by my brother, and then it just never got back to me, and then eventually it got broken, and then I was already a single dad and all that kind of thing for a long time, and I was like, I'm too heavy now, and I can break things, and now I'm just like, now I just follow some professional skateboarders on Instagram, and I just vicariously watch them do stuff, and I'm like, ooh, that was sweet. That was really nice. And it's good. That's a lot safer option for me. I didn't really mean to do that. I don't know why I did that. No, I want my torch that I idiotically did that with. No, stay down there. All right, come at me, bro. Ha-ha! Oh! Ooh! That was close. Ha! I got his femur. If I could take it in my arms, I'd beat you with it. Just for the disrespect. I thought that was something running fast past there really, really quickly, and I nearly shit my pants. But no, they're just swinging death axes. That's totally fine. I could deal with that. I could wrap my mind around that. Bonk. Okay. Oh, god damn it! The bonking didn't work! Bad! Bad! Fucking asshole. Jesus, man. It's been a while since not only that it's been a while since I had a mimic, it's been a while since I had a gigantic mimic. At least he still has loot. You know what? Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, for as stress-inducing as hitting a mimic can be, at the very least, it still does contain loot. Can't remember if I said this the first time I streamed this yesterday, but I thought I had read an article about some guy who was writing about Dark and Darker, and it was an article about, like, because you know how some games now, they have, like, arachnophobic, filters where you can turn that on, the accessibility things, so that because some games are like crazy with their arachnophobia and they'll like alter it slightly so that people with arachnophobia, it's like less intense. kind of thing, which it's like I can understand to an extent, but I mean also it's like if you're playing a game and one of the enemies is giant spiders, then like, you know, what are you gonna do, right? I like spiders and I have to kill them. But anyway, he was writing a thing about like basically making a mimic option, and he kind of understood that it would have been harder to implement because it's part of the game, but basically it caused him so much anxiety and freaked him out so much he wishes there was an option to turn them off. And I'm like, dude, that's like a massive mechanic in the game to make it so that your guard is always up. Not to mention, this is not Dungeons and Dragons canon, but this is clearly mimics have infiltrated all Dungeons and Dragons. Evie can use it so she doesn't have to kill spiders. Yeah, see, yeah, there you go. See, that's a way to use it so it makes sense. But like, yeah, like mimics are such an integrated part of all of the dungeon crawler things because of Dungeons and Dragons. I feel like if you were able to turn them off, then that would be putting you at an advantage over other players. Because if you're like really low HP and you're like praying that maybe there'll be some kind of bandage or something in one of these, and you go up and you're like, oh yes, and then it becomes a mimic and kills you, it's like, ah, fuck, goddamn, that's just part of the game, right? But I mean, if you could just turn that off, that puts you, I would think, at an advantage. It's hard to replace. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, because it seemed as though that it wasn't just like, what the... Hey, the axe actually did damage to him when he got hit by it. I feel like it's not what the mimic looks like that's giving him anxiety, but it's that jump scare. And it's like, all right, well, if you turn it off, then you'd have to just get rid of the entire mechanic of a chest being a trap. Whoa, I was a little closer to this than I thought I was. Ah! Ah! Alright, I feel like... Alright, I'm gonna have to leave these chests. Ow! So I know that there's a spawn point here. And there was. In Diablo 4, they added poisoned health well. Did they really? That's kind of funny. Is there any kind of indication that that you could keep an eye out for that's like a tell? Or is it just straight up randomized, it's RNG if it's in your favor or not? Because that could fucking suck. They went a bit too far, I think, but a mimic is good risk reward. Yeah, that went a bit too far, I think. Yeah, that's exactly. The mimic is a good risk reward because there's so many chests strewn about. I mean, a lot of times you'll hit a mimic because you're just being greedy. Because there's a lot of things that also give loot, like all the different, these guys, I could break all of these. And look, this had a candle platter in it. I get money for that. Yeah, but the poison well, that seems brutal. Oh, they have a new way to get out of here. Oh, wait, no, it's the frost one. Okay, yeah. You see in the map, there's a tiny little boat, and it's one of the ways out of here is that it takes you downstream, out of the. Am I out of? I am out of torches. That's all right. Is that a big guy or that? No, that's just a goblin. Hit. Whiff. Huh. All right. Come here, dickhead. Yeah, throw a tantrum. That was the sound. We'll just take a seat. Harder to hit a little guy. Yeah, it is. That's actually one of the even though they're lower health and everything, the fact that they're shorter, there's a lot of good, I think there's good balance to that with enemies where, you know, they have shorter reach, so they're easier to headshot, but they're easier to headshot, but they're also harder to hit, and they have shorter reach, but they also have poisoned things, but I think it's frozen in this one. Pardon-moi. Sorry about that. I was having a moment. I love a parade. Excellent. Righto. There we go. There we go. All right, I'm waiting for the frost mountain to change, and I am just going and grabbing something from my kitchen real quick. I'm not even going to turn on the be right back or anything like that. I'll just be 2 seconds. Don't you go anywhere. Oh. All right, time to go and slaughter more goblins. I'm probably just going to do like a couple more runs and then that'll be good for today, only because around the 3.5, yeah, it was almost like clockwork. Around the 3.5 hour mark, I just got hit with a wave of like nausea and anxiety. And that's just because of all my shit and like the way my meds work and all that. But also, it just is super. I keep all this closed and everything so that one, you could see me better and see the game, and it's just better for lighting. Also, there's no sound coming in that's going to fuck with the mic and make things sound worse for you guys. So I have to have everything closed up, and I have one of my other fans off as well, just to make everything. I try to make things as nice as possible for a viewing experience, because that's why if anybody ever comes in here, or if anybody's watching right now and something seems off, you want a volume adjusted, either me to shut up a bit, or you want like the desktop volume to be adjusted, please tell me, or anything that's an issue, so that I could try to troubleshoot it and make it better for next stream, so that I could have the best viewing experience possible. Anyhow, the problem is, after about 3.5 hours, because of my current setup, I started to get way overheated and dehydrated, and I started getting all like dizzy and everything. So I had to excuse myself for a moment and get a drink of water and take a ginger tablet for
My tummy.
Ba-ba-bum. Yeah, the first thing I do as soon as I'm done streaming is I go, and I chuck this door open and turn on my other fan. That's why I'm really looking forward to the house that we're going to be getting, and you know, this one may not go through, but we're going to be getting one soon, and it's going to be a nice setup. It's going to be a lot better. We're kind of just working with what we have right now, which is you know, that's how she goes. That's how we do, baby. Did I open both? Was I just yapping that hard I didn't even realize it? Quite a possibility, it seems. Ah, yes. We know where we're going in here. Actually, are we going to go the same way? Do we end up dying in this one? I can't recall. Let's switch it up. Let's go a different direction. Consider buying a cooling vest. Is that like a... Oh, no, why did I do that? That was stupid. I literally locked myself in here with this guy. I was going to say, what's a cooling vest, but I think it seems pretty self-explanatory. That, honestly, is not a bad idea. Do you get the same thing when it comes to just, like, overheating and everything like that? Because, yeah, man, in the past, when I was on a different medication for my, you know, multitude of issues, The sweating with that one was so fucking bad, it was insane. And I have to sleep with, or less like I was getting fitted for a CPAP mask back then and everything too, and I couldn't even do it because the sweat was so atrocious. I'm not on that medication anymore, but during the time that I was, let me tell you, it sucked big old donkey dick. Well, he gets like overheated and everything. Yeah, it can really suck. I mean, it's not only is it just uncomfortable, it affects your sleep. It can, it dehydrates you, and then all of a sudden you find you're having a headache and everything. And you're like, what the hell's going on? Like, why do I feel like shit? It's like, oh, you're way overheated. So yeah, like that's what I was feeling just a minute ago. That was weird. It was literally during the last thing when we were coming out of there. I just got like hit with a wave of it, and I was like, oh man, whoa, holy shit. Damn, bro. This apartment will turn into an oven in a heat wave. Our houses are also not built for heat. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, see, and if it's not built for it, usually things are not so bad where I'm at. It's just my apartment in particular, just literally the way the apartment's facing, we get zero cross breeze in any way, shape, or form. If there was literally just a better cross breeze, it would be fine, but there's not. And so if your apartment's not even built for it, and it just turns into an absolute oven, then yeah, that doing anything you can to kind of mitigate the discomfort that you'll get from that is definitely the way to go. Spell book. Haven't come across any of those. Many of those. I wonder how much money I can get for this. Probably not a lot. It's common. So we'll take it along, but we'll be willing to throw it away. Dum, da, dum, dee. Da, 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 dee, dee, dee. Where are we headed here? I know. Meow? What is it, Bean? Bean! Sweetheart. Alright, come on, Biggie. Ah! This is Bean. She does not like being picked up. Say hello, Bean. She's like, are you kidding me? This is goddamn humiliating. Yeah, okay, sorry, sweetheart. That's what you get. That's what you get. Oh, she got back at me. Her hair's everywhere. I'm glad we didn't pick the top floor apartment. Hearing your struggle, the others. Yeah, it's I know, a rare Bean appearance. Oh, now Boo's cleaning Bean. You guys are adorable. Yeah, Bean used to make appearances when I streamed a couple of years ago because of the way everything was set up. I had my bed next to my desk, and so Bean would come up and say hello up here. Nowadays, she's not so much. She just likes to stand next to me and yell at me. But yeah, it's a good thing you didn't get the top floor because the way the heat rises, holy shit, it is crazy how much hotter it is in the top floor of a building. It's so funny when I get in the elevator with somebody and they're not typically in the building very often. And they're like, oh, what floor? And I tell them, the top floor. And they go, ho ho, penthouse. I'm like, yeah, no. Just the top floor. Just as ghetto as the rest of the building. Some are not as bad though, I reckon, especially if there's actually like an awning. Because a lot of apartment buildings I'll be, going past and you see that the top floor has like another balcony above it, but it's not a balcony, it's just an overhang. And that way the sun doesn't beat into there, but ours doesn't. And so not only does the sun absolutely beat into here, even if it's cold out, is that like if it's raining, can't have the window open because the rain just comes in. When it's snowing, it just like adds 50 pounds of like snow onto the balcony. It's really bizarre. It's stupid. It's the building's fault. Rah! Oh, all I did was get his attention. Fuck out of here with your nonsense, bitch. Oh, you brought your friend? Oh, God, my eye! Ugh. Ouch! Top floor here Actually has extra windows. Nice. Yeah, it will, and some places are not bad at all for that. A good example is that there's a little, like, I could see there's a different, like a different owned apartment building and everything right across from mine. Not in the way that you would picture it in like an eyesore way, just that I could see that's like probably 500 meters away, and their top floor is like penthouse. It actually is like tons of windows, tons of different things, and it's a whole other thing. And I'm looking over here from my penthouse, like, yeah, you sons of bitches. No, I'm actually not bitter. I really don't care. Looking for a house means that we don't really, not taking too much thought into those kinds of things. Oh yeah, the brain's starting to go on slow mode. May have to call it quits after this round. So let's cause some trouble. Come to me, my pets. Oh yeah. Here the, oh, I stepped right into it. Whoop. Fuck out of here. Dum. Just in case we get hit by a stray fart cloud. Gloves of utility. No, thank you. Blah! Watch this right before going up. It was a mimic. Nope. Oh, actually, you know what? I needed that shit to give to one of the gentlemen. So that's good. Ba-da-da-ya-da-da-dee. Beautiful. Exit to lobby. So I know that wasn't exactly the most exciting ends to the runs, but I could feel myself starting to get a little overheated and everything. So I hope you'll forgive me to that. I will be cutting it now, but I will be back tomorrow. Probably the same time, like noon. It all depends on if my daughter comes home from school for lunch or not. But that'll be the plan, and hopefully it'll be Fires of Rubicon to try that out, and then it'll also be a little bit later on of Starship Troopers Extermination, which will be interesting because I'll hopefully have a few people from the company as well who will also be streaming it, and so it'll be the first time that I actually have, well, not the first time, the second time, because I have one other time where I played Duckside and I had somebody come on and we played together. This will be my first actual big cooperation game. So that'll be good. Get some fresh air. I absolutely will. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, Kezi. And Kezi, always an absolute pleasure having you in here. I really appreciate it. It will be day for me, afternoon, and I hope you have a good night. And thank you so much for being in here and hanging out with me. Thank you, everybody else who's in here hanging out as well. I hope to see you back. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and fare thee well. Take care.